twice. So let me fix that real quick. My apologies for all of that. I messed with a sound setting earlier and it must have changed everything, so that was the problem. But it should be good now. And yeah, a quick reset and finagling some other things might be helpful. And I gotta reset up everything because I had to reset the computer. So
How you doing, my guy?
thank you for the rehost, appreciate it. That's a rookie D. And that was just what I was setting up. So thank you. Well, the thing is, you can turn me down, so I'm not worried about being loud. I'm worried about it not coming through correctly. So that was the problem there. I don't know why. Somehow my computer audio microphone got down from my mic. Mic audio went down to like 1 or 2. It was not even playing. So that was a problem. I didn't understand why it was down to 1 or 2, but it went all the way down to 1 or 2 volume instead of. I have it usually maxed at 100 because you know that's what you want, the loudest quality on your mic, and there you go. It should be good now. Should be fixed. Hope everyone's doing well. Interesting. Oh, that's a fun way to start a stream. I always love starting a stream with having mic issues. That's a new one. I'm glad I could figure it out very quickly, though. So, I mean, it did take more than I wanted it to do. I wanted to be able to just click something and it worked, but nah. Or I thought it was something else, but it happened. I was noticing it being low. I would have noticed it because every time I talk in the mic, like my feed goes like incredibly. It turns the audio bar red. So if the bar wasn't red and I noticed that, I would realize it. So yeah, it was just my computer audio decided to crap itself for a bit and reset everything to 0, basically. So yelling into the mic would essentially put out the power output at 30, which wasn't enough. I thought it was something because I did record, I was recording some Heart Gold earlier, but I guess that's not what it was. So we're live. How you guys doing today? Welcome in. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. What? Oh, that's my books. So I went to buy some books today, and didn't have all of it. Yeah, as long as it's fixed. I am concerned about the recording now, so that is something. I kind of want to check that. I like it, Kachi. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Welcome in, Dave. Good to see you, man. I kind of want to check that now. If you guys, I'm gonna take a second to check those just to make sure everything's fine. So give me one second. That's not good. Because they did the same thing in the recording. So that's going to be now an extra thing I have to do. figure out how to fix that. Doing okay, Dave. Now I'm frustrated because of audio issues. So yeah, that's not good. That's me. F5'd. Oof. Nice refresh, sir. Talking about lunch. Hey, there's the stream thing again. Everyone's like, Chaos, why are you pinging me like 9,000 times that you're live? I'm like, I'm sorry, man. It happens that way, man. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to fix that now, cause I do have a way to boost audio, and it yeah. So I guess it's been doing it all day, but that's fun. I don't know why it's been doing it all day. It was like I hadn't changed any. Like I understand changing settings earlier, but like it was fine. Like it was weird. It's just weird. I don't know. I also noticed it because I've edited all of the Fire Emblem. I've edited all of Skyward Sword and it's uploaded now, ready to go. And I noticed that like sometimes I would go into the VOD and like my audio. Like, the game audio would be there, but my voice would not. And I'm like, that's weird. But it was because of some processing thing on the computer wasn't processing my voice, so that's what it was, nothing else. That's fun. I do want to fix some things with the layout here still, but I have to get to that. I've been working a little bit this week on trying to figure out like a job or something. Obviously, like I need to make some money while I'm here and not just sit in my room for the last 5 days and record and stream and stuff. Actually get out and do something. So yeah. I'm gonna try to get a job or something to kind of move on with that. And hopefully things go better. So, but it might cut into the stream time a little bit, and I'll have to look into that. But we'll see what happens. Exactly. Also, I think I didn't lock my door when I came in, so I'm gonna go check that real quick. So give me a second. Keep forgetting that. You were right, Dave. I did not lock it. I realized that. It's just when I leave, like as long as the bolt's locked, it automatically locks when you shut the door. But when you come in, you have to undo the bolt, and it's weird. So, I thought about that. I don't know why. What made me think of like going to lock my door, but I don't think I don't remember doing it. It's probably because I haven't left my house in the last 5 days, so that's fun. So every time I think about going out, I'm like, and keep moving. Also because like I don't have class on Tuesday and Friday, so essentially I've had a 5-day weekend. So I didn't have any work to do over the course of all of that. So without having a job and without having anything else to do, I've just kind of been sitting in my room, pondering why the sky is purple. You know, all the fun stuff like that. Inside time is super important. I hate going outside though. Yada yada, go outside. It's funny because they're having an organization fair at school. I went over there and I walk in and the guy's like, "Hey, you want to play rugby?" And I'm like, what?" So, see what happens with that. Like, you can tell these guys were like really big jocks and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not the jock guy. I outgrew that. I have that role when I'm with my family, and that's about it. But also, they were really sociable, and that's not me. You guys know me. I don't like to talk to people, so. It's kind of Monka-esque. Kind of Monka-esque. But I was hoping to find something fun to do on campus, and nothing interested me at all. There's no like nerd, let's play Pokemon Club or something like that. So I'm kind of out. I found it really hard in this area specifically. Like, I'm okay if I have somebody to kind of guide me, but the fact that I literally really don't know anybody. It's hard for me to get out of that and, you know, make friends. I'm used to having like somebody else to be like, "Oh yeah, we can make friends together, we can do." But nah. What's up, James? How you doing, friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. So it's hard for me to get out and do something, and I don't have a reason to leave my room because the people I communicate with are the people who are online. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get some friends through the job, or maybe find something that I want to do on campus. But I don't know, man. Did find a very cute girl today, though, and I didn't talk to her because it's me. But she smiled, so I did something right, guys. That's a step in the right direction. Enough about my personal dwellings and hatred of going outside. Let's talk about something else. How about the question of the day? Dave, give me some thoughts. Oh wow. Play Apex with 2E and Dave. Yeah, I know, that's a good idea. Really good idea. Literally, probably just finished saying it and you already did that. I should have talked to her. Hey, she was too cute. Like, she was like a solid 9.5, and I'm like a solid 1.5. So there you go. Nah. Maybe at some point. I'll see you again somewhere. Especially Mario Party? Bruh. You know how that works. It never stays connected. Although, I kind of thought it was my internet with the disconnect. But, you know, I think it's okay. Also, I started to play Rocket League again because my internet's been better. I've had a few moments of glitching and stuff, but honestly, I think their servers are just dog water. But that's my professional opinion. I'm feeling slow. I take him to the hospital. He's feeling better. Okay, that's good. That's good. Feeling better is better. And sounds like things are moving in the right direction. So you should have, like, I don't have a comeback for that. I don't have a comeback for talking to her, but I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true, but you know, they possess one thing I do not have. Personality. I have none of that. I have none of that. I got a bunch of use. They're either smart or rich or something, and I'm just a guy with a bunch of random Pokemon knowledge. Like, nobody wants that, barring crazy creepy stalker ladies. So That's fine. That's fine. It's cool though. I don't know. I've also been out of the game for too long, Jim James. I have no idea how to do any of the flirting and stuff. I haven't done it in years. I've just been so far out of it that I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna deal with it. I got content. I got my Teddy Ursa plushie. I'm okay. I got a nice sturdy pillow to cry into. We're all good. We're all good here. I ain't worrying about it, man. As I've always said, if it happens, it happens. Something shows up, it does. So I'm not really, too bothered by anything. Hey, what's up, Nika? Kind of here, but not here. So the usual? Question mark? Not quite sure. Yeah. That plushie's cool. I know, right? Awesome. I love it. I hate that it's behind my microphone, so I need to change that. But I also was too busy trying to plan out stuff today. I spent my morning recording, and then I immediately went to extremely planning, like, my life. And trying to figure out what I need to do. To get things to work out well, so. But I can't do much on this mobile. Well, yeah. That's how it work. That's how it work. Mobile is Monka S. I've always said that. I don't like mobile, but I think I've got everything planned out. I'm trying to get it so I can work like 20 hours a week and make like $1,000 a month. Trying to get that to work, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just waiting for some stuff, and we'll see what happens with it. It just depends on a few pieces of this and that, and plus I still have my internship that they haven't got back to me about yet. It's supposed to, I think it's this week that they're supposed to get back to me, so hopefully by Friday I hear something. I kind of would love to like work at the mail office on campus, or like the library or a bookstore or something. Yeah, that would be a way for me to interact with people. And it would force me to interact with people. It should be nice. But also it could be something where, if you're not busy, you could just do your homework or something, which would be nice to have. I remember when I was in high school. I think it was high school. My uncle talked about there was this tennis complex in the next town over, and he's like, you could go to that town, get a job there after school, and work there till like dinner, and just do your homework while you're sitting there. And I'm like, yeah, that's a really good idea. But did you figure out what game you're gonna do on Monday? That's why it's a question of the day, Nico. I have not, but I have an idea of a few things. I'm just trying to balance it out. I kind of have thought about, just adding another shiny hunting day there, but also I don't know. We have kind of discussed doing another challenge run of something. I've thought about maybe putting Paper Mario as Mondays and Wednesdays and move the shiny hunting stream to Tuesday. I would say Rocket League would be fun. Rocket League would be cool, Jim James. But the thing about Rocket League is that it's very much a game that I want to play for like an hour and wrap up. Kind of like Unite is. I want to play it for an hour and then be done with it. Mario Maker, I don't really have a desire to go back and play Mario Maker, honestly. I don't know. I don't really have anything up on my shelf of Switch games to play. The only thing I haven't done is Hyrule Warriors. And I'm not good enough at Smash to make that a thing. So I also did just think about taking another day off, and or making Twitch and YouTube have a separate day on Sunday. So a few things could happen like that. But I think it really does depend on how much I start making with stuff. Fall Guys is still a thing, sir. It's not that around that much, but it's still kind of a thing. Yeah, having a customer service job does require you to work with people, so I'm happy to do that. Also, nobody's predicted yet, so just want to make sure people are aware of that. You got 10 minutes left on it, by the way. And also, you can boost the stream. It ends at the end of the stream today, so please help us out there. That, but I don't know. The problem with playing Smash is, like, I'm going to be playing a lot. The thing is, I need a game that I don't want to sound ungrateful, and I don't want to sound like egotistical or anything, but I know that if I play a collaborative game like Rocket League or like Smash or Jackbox even, or Apex or something like that, and I want to play with my viewers, I'm not gonna have people to play. I'm not a big enough streamer to have people to play with me. So, yeah, I kind of want to do solo stuff unless I'm doing a multi. Which I did talk to Pablo yesterday after the raid. Well, during the stream, his stream, and we're looking at setting up Clobbopus again sometime next week. So that'll be awesome. We get it to work out. He said he had a day off, and he's gonna check that and get back to me. So, well, I go back for Clobbopus next week sometime, which should be cool. We raised 8K. How much is the goal? 1420? 1440. Okay. I can't tell if anyone's voted now because that popped up over it. So, make sure you guys are helping out with both of those. Alright, somebody really doesn't want me to get this, so I get that. 20K on no. So the poll is working. That's good to know. That's a good thing to know. I'm gonna laugh if somebody puts 20K on no and then nobody puts anything on yes, and we end up getting a shiny hoodoo and that person looks like a moron. Well, I don't think you are going to. I mean, that's fair. Plus, with the amount of points you have, Nico, you probably 20K is probably nothing to you. You know. I'm just gonna laugh when it's zero, when you get all your points taken away. So. Get Rex Scrub. Yeah. With how fast we're playing Paper Mario, I'm kind of okay with it being once a week. I kind of wanted to see how long it would take with yesterday's stream, but we were doing about a chapter per stream, and there's 9 or 8 chapters, so we got about a month or 2 of that game to stream. So that one's going to be here probably till October sometime, which will be fun. But I definitely want to, if I can keep the schedule as it is, I want 3 shiny hunting streams, which I have on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The Invisible Corporation series that we're currently working on, which is Friday. And the challenge run that's once a week, so that's Tuesday. So essentially, I can give myself 2 days off a week, if I so choose. Or we could find something to put in that Monday slot. Because if I don't have anything, I might just be like, hey, I don't have anything, I might just be like, yeah, I'm not streaming. I'll do some other stuff. I'll go work. I keep saying I'll go work, and you guys are like, you can just choose when you work. Yeah, I can. Because the job I'm kind of working on is I'm going to become a DoorDasher. I live close enough to some pretty big areas. Now, since moving for school, that I can go through. I can do a Pokemon playthrough. I don't want to oversaturate Twitch with Pokemon, and I know it's kind of weird because I'm a Pokemon content creator primarily, but also a Pokemon playthrough on a stream is going to be done in like 2 streams, because I mean, I beat Red in literally 3 streams. That was 12 hours, right? We're doing Black and White 2. I've streamed it once and I've already beaten 2 gyms. So playing a Pokemon game on stream doesn't really get you along that far. It gives you about a month. Now, if I was doing a Pokemon playthrough on stream, it would I could do something like Radical Red or Emerald Kaizo, where they're harder games, and I could play those. But I don't know. I've kind of been prepping myself for Nuzlocke. I mentioned this in one of the Heart Gold episodes for next week. That I've kind of been mentally in the game and subconsciously, if you haven't noticed, trying not to use potions as much. Now, there's cases where I'll just spam them, but I'm trying to find ways around using potions. So I maybe can do a hardcore Nuzlocke at some point, but I don't know. I have some ideas for some events. I did get an idea from Hiplup last night in his stream. He had a Breath of the Wild bingo, and so what it is, there's this website, and you can randomize a bingo card, and it gives you tasks to complete. That would be a nice collaborative thing if I wanted to do it with somebody. I did look, they have stuff for Ocarina of Time, so if we did an Ocarina of Time randomizer bingo, I think that'd be fun. Even a straight playthrough of Ocarina of Time with bingo card could be cool. Even we could do an Ocarina of Time randomizer, and even if we don't have somebody else to play with, we could do a cover-all bingo card. So it gives me essentially 25 tasks that I must complete before I can before I beat the game. So I could do a cover-all and then add that as like another stipulation to a randomizer. So, but I was looking at some of the things that they have in not Skyward Sword, in Breath of the Wild for that bingo, and I'm like, I have no idea what half of these are. So that would be a Monka-esque thing to kind of deal with. Yo, what's up, Steelix? I think I said hi, but I'm not sure. But hi, I didn't. Still trying to figure out what I want to do on Mondays. I do think it would be cool to have a I've seen some of my friends. Oh, I love that emote. That's such a cool emote. I want one. I want one. It'd be cool to have a static day during the week where I stream with somebody and we do a project or something. That's probably not going to happen. Because I think of the Invisible Corporations people too. He's busy. Damien and Antu, we only stream for like an hour or two each, and then Jimmy's not available when I'm streaming, so kind of doesn't leave me a lot of options here. And I doubt anyone's gonna have my 5-hour time slot available to do things. So, oh, you still going? Nice. Are you doing like a Nuzlocke of that? So if you lose Bergmite, you lose, or are you just counting how many times you died? So I remember when I did my Butterfree solo run, I counted every time Butterfree died, and we saw how many times I died at the end of the run, which I think was like 20 something. I died a lot in the Elite Four because they are kind of difficult when you have a Butterfree. When you have Bruno has 2 rock types, Lorelei has 5 ice types. Agatha, who has a lot of Pokemon that resist your stabs, and then Lance, the Dragon Master, that has a bunch of falling types. So I kind of picked a bad Pokemon and try to run that game with, and then Blue's team is just whack. I have to reset to the last save when I get KO'd. Oh, that's probably a good idea. Well, at least you get intel and then you can reset. But, no. I want to have something static for Monday, and I apologize for not finding interest in everyone's ideas. I like that you guys are getting them, but keep coming up with them, honestly. If you have more than one question that I answer, just keep coming through them. We can talk through them. We can suss through them. This is a great stream to do that because I'm sitting here essentially resetting encounters for all of eternity. So just keep giving me ideas and we can see what you want to do. But if there's anything that you you've heard or you've seen that sounds cool and you want to have that done, you let me know that. As far as I know, we're kind of here. I'm on my way to the ghost trial. Oh yeah, you're playing Sun and Moon. Yeah, that trial killed me in my sleep lock. I was solo running with the Solgaleo, and I forget what we got, but it was not good. It was a dark and a ghost type, I think, and I literally could not do anything besides heal. So, good luck with that one. That one's Monka S. I forget what it was. I want to say it was a Drifblim and a Zoroark or a Bisharp. It might have been a Bisharp. I don't know. Have you tried any playing the games from the Nintendo Switch SNES games? I don't even know if I have that, man. This one? I don't have it downloaded, so I can't look at it, but no. Those are my Switch games, by the way, if you wanted to know what they were. I don't have Quest downloaded anymore. I don't have Odyssey or... I have Link's Awakening still on here, wow. Or Luigi's Mansion still downloaded. So, I haven't played Breath of the Wild since... I've played all of these games since Breath of the Wild, sheesh. Well, I forgot that I'm kind of doing... you guys did mention Sunshine the other day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of casually playing it at the moment. So, I don't know. But no, I haven't played any of the SNES games. Do you know if any good ones on there? Doing DAs, no problem, Nico. Thanks for lurking. How many of y'all Z-move the Totem Mimikyu turn 1 just to be met with disguise? Nope, never. I don't recall it at all, though. I'm pretty sure I knew about the Mimikyu before my first run of that. So, like I think Mimikyu was one of the ones they released early. And that ability was kind of showcased, so. When the game came out? Yeah. I mean, I understand that. But also, my brain goes, I'm not going to just Z-move the crap out of something. I'm going to think about it a little bit before I make a play. I only played Donkey Kong, but I've seen Mario, Zelda, and other choices. What is it? Donkey Kong Country or is it DK64? It's an SNES. What DK game was on the SNES? Not Country. You better get Hoot Hoot. I want to get Hoot Hoot, man. I think it'd be awesome. What is Zelda 2 on there, or is it Zelda? Oh no. I'm solo running with my Decidueye. I got clapped when that happened. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Icon Country. Might have to look into that. Because I know I looked through it when it first came out, and I don't think they had anything I noticed. I kind of wanted Earthbound to be on it, because if Mother or Earthbound is on it, I'm definitely doing a playthrough of that. Because I've, as much as I don't want to admit it, I've turned into a turn-based battle, turn-based strategy gamer as I've gotten older. Like, I find joy in Fire Emblem, I find joy in Pokemon, and went to use my right hand and nuts on my left. Thank you for the nut. I mean, Octopath is another one that I've played a bit. I haven't played, honestly, probably since like 2017. No, I played it since then. Probably 2019. That's the last picked up Octopath. Which is a thing. Now 3 Donkey Country games. I remember this other game has more variety now. Yeah, it didn't have like anything I knew that came out. Like, I think the only thing that was on it was Excite Bike. And like that's easy. I don't know, maybe. It is also hard for me, James, to play games with not as up-to-date graphics, or games I didn't grow up, or games that I didn't grow up with. So like, I can go back and play Sonic Adventure because I grew up with those graphics. And I'm used to the game and I have nostalgia for it. But like, I remember specifically I got Fallout 4 for the Xbox One. Pretty much the only reason I bought my Xbox One. And it was a bundle packed with Fallout 3. I beat the entirety of Fallout 4. Went back to play Fallout 3 and couldn't even leave the first city because I just couldn't play with the graphics. It was I couldn't deal with it. Yep. Like, I'm used to old graphic games, but I don't. Yeah, I don't want to. You also gotta remember, I have the entire Sonic Mega Collection, so that's all of, that's Sonic, the original Sonic all the way through, I think, CD. On the, to play. Which I think maybe doing, I've heard good things about Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but I kind of want to play Sonic 2 first. And go from there. It's hard to play them though, since it's hard on my eyes, right? It's harder to play them because, like, it's not aesthetically pleasing, and part of me is like, oh, I look at what's cool in the game. Oh, this is a cool feature, or the music's awesome, and some of the 8-bit tracks are... I'm not a big fan of 8-bit, I'll be honest. 8-bit music is not my favorite thing. Some of the things from 8-bit are pretty awesome, but I'm not an 8-bit fan, for the most part. Which is kind of funny because, like... yeah, I look back at some of the older music tracks and I'm like, yo, Sonic. It's always had some bops, so. Oh, I forgot about Guzma. The hated boss will beat you down and beat you down. Yeah, big bad Guzma's here. Greetings, my cowering public. Here's what we can do. You all write a short story with multiple characters, and you submit them to me, and I read them all on Mondays. We'll call it Monday Mania. And I can just read a bunch of, like, stuff. And just be like, Tommy jumped over the fence and licked his trousers. And he cried, That fence, he got me. He really got me, mate. You know, be great. How short were the short, though? Less than your YouTube comments. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. About Monday Mania. I'm not about... They'd have to be shorter than your comments. I was very truthful about that. She read a whole novel on end of the stream. And they lived happily ever after. And there's Wolfos' short story. 5 hours later, we're done. It's probably just a bunch of things that chaos go. It's probably just a bunch of chaos going, bruh. Bruh. Dude, bruh. Wow. Just me spamming my... Chaos, and Chaos spammed his soundboard. You know? That'd be all of it. just mess with you guys. I don't know. I've thrown out a couple ideas. I'm honestly kind of leaning toward playing Ocarina of Time randomized again. So that's my thought. The problem with that is I need to, at some point, the way I want to do it requires me to know where all the checks are, vanilla. So I need to have that, like a Excel sheet of every possible check in the game and what's in the check. Which I think if you do it that way, if you look at that, you can go on the honor system with it and just be like, okay, you have to kind of know where the checks are, but you can always look at it for, okay, is this an item vanilla, or is this a regular, or is this something else? Like, do all that. So, I feel like somebody asked me during an OOTR if I would play the game like through regularly again. And I'm like, all right. I mean, I think I said no because I'd done it randomized so much that it wouldn't be as fun. But I do think an OOTR would be a nice thing for a Monday slot too. The other problem with that is like I'd have to know everything, and when I checked and when I didn't check. You know, so. Oh yeah, you asked if I could beat it quickly. I probably couldn't, but I would be a lot faster than my only completed playthrough of the game that's not randomized. Because I know what I'm doing now. It's like I know where the important items are. Like, I can find the important item in the temple. I know how to beat every boss fight in a relatively quick fashion, besides Twin Rova, because nobody likes that boss fight. I absolutely hate that boss fight. I hate when Spirit Temple's required. Honestly. I'd rather do the entirety of Water Temple than have to do Twin Rova. And that's just Twin Rova. I freaking hate that fight. It's the only boss fight in the game I do not like. The Bongo Bongo's fun. Morpha you can cheese the crap out of. Dungano is pretty simple. Morpha is easy. I already said Morpha. The Water Temple boss is easy to cheese. Don't mind Volvalgia. I don't mind Phantom Ganon. I don't really like to do Phantom Ganon, but I don't mind it. First random I had to do every dungeon. I think I did most dungeons my first time around. I don't remember exactly where I got to and where I stopped at. But I know I was like, man, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm going to quit. I looked everything up. So. Although I do have my original seed. Do I? Actually, I think I still do. I want to check this. Hold on. I said I do, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Now I'm thinking about, do I actually have it? I have all 8 of my seeds. 7/27/2020 was the last time I opened it. 7/27/2020. That was the one I did early. I kind of want to see what it is now. Hold on. I'm not playing Zelda right now. You're playing Zelda right now. I had a Cow Sanity too? Nice. I'm not playing, Oh, I can't pick him in here. Yeah, I still have my first seed. I had Mirror Sword, Big Shield, 3 of the medallions, light arrows, a lot of stuff. I'm curious here. Pretty sure I did Song Sanity too. It might have been Key Sanity. Yeah. I have no idea what the seed is. I'm checking it out real quick. So, my apologies for playing Pokemon and not playing Pokemon. Alright, let's see what the Spiritual Stones say. Chaos already has the Light Medallion. Dungano's Cavern is Forest. Fire is Fire. Force is Fire. Spirit is Water. Shadow is Shadow. And Deku is Deku. I got the Light. I got Nocturne and Shadow, so. How do I do Nocturne again? Oh, right. This is the one where the notes are randomized. That's Nocturne. Ah, crap. What's the Nocturne? Down, right, A, down, left, right, left. Oh, gosh. Yikes. I forgot I did that. Oh, I can't enter Shadow Temple because I don't have Dense Fire. Yeah, I have Faeries win. Yeah, I think I did randomize keys too. That might be a revisit. The only problem is I don't have the spoiler log for it, so I have no idea. Or how many of that. I'll probably just end up doing a new seed, honestly. But you went all out on that seed. Yeah, I don't want to redo it. For some reason, I feel like I would know where stuff was, even though it's been a year since I played that seed. Like, literally, it was a year ago when I did my first Ocarina of Time randomizer. Because I think we streamed it. I think I started streaming it. I made this seed on 7/27, and I don't think I streamed it until September. That's why you stopped, because no spoiler log? Oh. Right. There's probably a way to get spoiler log, I think, but I don't have a method to remember how to do that. So, did I not update that encounter? Let me know. I think I'd rather just randomize it again. I mean, I have all my old seeds, so that's true. It'd be cool if you could like put all your old seeds into a file and just have it randomized. I've had to do it several times. There is. I don't know. I kind of want to do random entrances and exits. So. That might be me. But again, that would be if you guys want to see an OOTR series on the stream. Unless I get God Seed, which would mean I could finish it in 6 hours. In sub 5 hours actually. And yeah. Of course you do. I could poop in a bucket. You think you think it's interesting? I really want to play new games, but I'm just a busy person. My thing is like since I have stream time, like this is my set time to play games. So yeah. Called out. If that's not like 10% of my streaming stuff, stay like I don't know what it is. Besides making bad dad jokes, so I don't know. But somebody other than the Wolfos want to share an opinion on that? Or no? Not. I am just glad that I'm done with Skyward Sword, so I don't have to like think about it anymore. It's funny because when I make a new series, I make a folder on my desktop to make it ease of access to finding. So I just click desktop and then the folder to find the stuff I need. I deleted the whole folder last night, and I was like, yeah, this feels good. Feels good. Well, some of the thumbnails are pretty sick, I have to say, for the coming up episodes. So, I did find it absolutely entirely ironic that we ended on exactly 40 episodes. So, I don't know. Well, that was fun. I say anyone but Wolfos in the chat dies. Good to know. Just kidding. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the TikTok, go check it out. We did have a video go up. When was it? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, I think. Yeah, clip. I need to just be on TikTok, man. The video that I uploaded on TikTok 2 days ago has over 600 views. And I don't even get that on my YouTube channel. I just need to. I'm becoming a TikTok streamer. I'm AFK for a sec, bruh. I think what we do. Here's my thought process now. So what I can do is I can take a collaboration of ideas from this. We can make a list of like 2 or 3 games that we want to put in that Monday slot, and then we do a poll on the Discord server. And I think I want to just check this real quick. Yeah, we could limit it to tier 1s and tier 2s to give influence. So, and above. Which I think only Jimmy and Wolfos have those perks. Because we have 33 subscribers, 39 sub points. One is a 5, so that would put us at 38. And then we have an extra one for 2, which would be, yeah. So I think Jimmy and Wolfos are the ones that are above tier 1 sub on the channel. So I guess Jimmy would get 2 inputs and Wolfos would get 3. Which would probably mean if we had 3 options, Wolfos would just vote for all 3 different ones. Which is okay, I guess. I mean, I know you vote, but you would vote for all 3 of them. I'd have to make it a specific requirement you choose only one. So. And I don't know if straw polls or Discord polls would be better for that. So Discord polls are kind of easy. You just click a button. Straw polls require you to take a link. But we have to come up with 3 ideas to play. So I'll make OOTR one of the options. So there's 1. Now I need 2 more. Mondays. So I need 2 more options. To do. Steelix, what do you think, man? I don't think I've heard anything from you about a game to play. What about you? What would you like to see, sir? What would bring you to the channel regardless of anything else going on? There's my question. That's actually my question to all my viewers. If there's something I can do to make you come here without regard for anything else, I would love to do it. That does disregard forming any kind of romantic relationship. So just make sure you're clear to that. I just want to know. Question of the day. I'll say I was thinking of Conquest 100% playthrough. Pokemon Conquest or something else. Or another Conquest game. Yeah, I've never actually beat that game. I know Tumi and I played it. I never actually have beaten Pokemon Conquest. Not a bad idea. I think though that would work better as a. It's kind of like Fire. Yeah, you are right. It's kind of like Fire Emblem. But I kind of think that would be better as like a YouTube series. And maybe I might use it for that. It's not a bad idea though. I would like to beat the game eventually. If somebody decided, hey, I'm just gonna play it as fast as I want to and not let Chaos do any of his like tactical anything. And then once I finish, I don't want to play the game anymore. I don't want to be a part of the series. Kind of suck. Never play Pokemon Coliseum? I could randomize Coliseum again. I wouldn't want to play it vanilla. If you want to watch a Pokemon Coliseum Let's Play, I would say !1IC. Check out Jimmy and Damien's. It's kind of funny. kind of funny. It's just only kind, and not like haha hilarious. I'm just kidding. It's really good. You check it out. They're not too far in, honestly. I think they were like 5 to 7 episodes in, somewhere in there. So you can check all of that out. Plus, I have one on my YouTube channel, and I have a randomizer on my channel as well. The randomizer was fun, especially the last video, because I have a cracked team, an absolutely cracked team. Remember, there's a mandatory Houndoom fight in Sun. Or are you talking about Coliseum or Conquest? Another question about, since we talked about Conquest, are you guys tired of seeing that kind of playthrough, that style? Like, I've been doing Fire Emblem for like literally the last 2 years. So if you guys are tired of seeing like turn-based combat and that kind of stuff, you can hold off on that. Well, I'm yawning. I don't know. It feels also like we've been on 5,900 for the longest time. It just feels like I've been on this 100 for a very long time. No. Won't get any ideas. Let me see again what was posted in my comment section in the Discord. Well, I should say what Wolf was posted there. I'm pretty sure it was like Sonic or some Breath of the Wild challenges. Yeah. Wind Waker. I've heard Wind Waker a couple times. Not sure if I want to. And so here's my dilemma with playing a game that, playing any game. And I hope you understand this as viewers, but as a content creator, I'm always looking for what I can use to make content. And so, like, I constantly go to Legend of Zelda, Mario, Sonic for, like, Invisible Corporation stuff because I like those 3 games. And so, if I do a playthrough of Wind Waker on stream, that kind of gets rid of me doing it as an Invisible Corporation series. And if I do it record it as Invisible Corporations, then I'm doing another Invisible Corporation series, and I'm kind of avoiding that. So, if I shoot down an idea because I might do a series on it later, just know that I might be doing a series on it later, and I'm just trying not to stifle what I could play. It's kind of like Skyward Sword. It could have been just a regular series on the channel, on the stream. It could have been just something I streamed through. Because I was like, I know Jimmy likes Zelda. I know Damien's okay with it, and 2B's okay with it. I'm like, hey, does anybody want to play this game when it comes out and do a series on it? Or can I do a series on it? Because if you guys don't want me to, if somebody else is doing a series on it, go ahead and I'll just play through the game on my own. So I kind of have to check with them too. And I know all of us kind of like Pokemon in an aspect or another. So, that's kind of something I'm looking at and dealing with. Sorry, I just punched my mic. But I am very indecisive when it comes to making content too. Because unless I made a layout for it, unless I make a layout for it, I'm probably not gonna do it. But I know. The other thing is, if it's gonna be a stream series, I'd like to have it be a longer game. Because, as I said, like Pokemon Let's Play, I can kind of beat that in a couple streams. So, what's up, Jimmy Tartle? Hey, can I send you a link to something right now? Later or something? Because I wanna show you something. Are you sure? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Because I was introduced to this yesterday, and I think it might be something we were talking about it earlier. My friend, if you guys know Hiplup, I have a lot of images because I did a lot of editing yesterday, right? My friend Hiplup has a what is it called? Bingo card? I don't know. Bingo card generator. What was it called? This, do you know what it was called when Wolf was? Bingo or game challenges. I don't remember what this frickin' site's called now. Nope. What's another? I know Jimmy said something in that too. History. All. How far back can I go? Let me do it on this tab. But essentially, Jimmy, it's you can kind of generate a bingo card, right? And that allows you to. It's called Bingo Sync. Bingo Sync. That's what it's called. You can generate a bingo card, right? And it gives you challenges to do in a game. So it is something to do in an Ocarina of Time, and I'm gonna put it in our DMs so you have it. But you can generate it for any game pretty much and give challenges in it. So it could be something for an OOTR seed or something, or just a regular game. So I got it. Would you like to see Chaos do an OOTR? I'm trying. I know you just came in, so I'll clarify. I'll talk about what we're doing right now. We're kind of talking about what I should do on Mondays again. Kind of been the topic of conversation for the day. So I've decided that I want to get like 2 or 3 game options, and then I'll let you guys decide between them. So OOTR is one of them that we could potentially do. Yeah, it is called I should just put it in the Discord. Community, not community trades. Share things. On the way to replay games. And then I have it in there. So I put it in my Discord too. Just for if you guys want it as well. Exclamation point Discord if you're not a part of that. Why do I have PDL stuff? Because Jimmy's posting this video that just went up. Right. Got it. Don't remember what it was called. I got it. I hope my chat's not frozen. But I know it's not. So. Yeah, I'm trying to find some options. So OOTR is obviously on the table. And I need, I kind of want 2 more things to vote through. But I have no idea what those would be. If we want another shiny hunting stream, I can add it. Which would put us at, what, 4 for the week? What's going on back? Get some... Oh, you mentioned Kingdom Hearts, right. Would I do an Invisible Corporation series on that? I don't know. Probably not, to be fair. How much... That game's long. And I would have to buy it. I don't really want... I just... Yeah, I don't have the money to buy it at the moment, Jimmy, so... Can't do that. The buying, yeah. If I had a copy of it, 100%, that would be on the list, but... No, I can't. I don't have the money to buy it at the moment. Unfortunately. So, if I could find a second person who would be willing, we could do We Were Here speedruns. because the game is literally 5 minutes long. It does require somebody to like know the game like absolutely perfect. It's your ability to know a sequence incredibly well. Of somebody else who's really good at inputs. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I mean, if I did shiny hunting twice a week, James, it would be if I had another shiny hunting stream, I would probably do it. I could just put it on the Monday slot. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Tuesday and Friday could be the random stuff. And these hunts take a while, so I give mad props to the shiny hunters who are like the streamers who are legit shiny hunters, and they just shiny hunt literally every stream. Those kind of people are crazy. Like, they're either crazy dedicated or they just really like shiny hunting. And I don't know how you really like doing this. I really don't. Like, it's okay. I like doing it with the chat, but like 3 times a week. By the end of the stream, I'm usually drained. So, also, we are going to be ending earlier today. I think I'm going to change my Wednesday time to not end at 6. I think it will end at like 5:30 or 5, somewhere in there. Because there's meetings at 6, and that are consistent throughout the week that I'd like to go to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I'd like to go to a meeting. It's crazy. Also, Jade the Flying Bird, thank you for the follow off stream. I know you came in from Hiplup's community, so thank you for joining us here. If you are potentially lurking or following at the moment. Lurking at the moment, not following. I know you're following. You hit the follow button. My honest goal, to be completely 100% transparent, I'd like to get out of the 920, 921 follower number. It's like I've been sitting there for way too long. Like the number just doesn't move. Like I really want to see that number be something different. I like to see a 1K there, honestly. So, Grello and Sancho was a thing. So when I see the name Sancho, I was like, I'm an ice beam it. Right. Right. I mean, you could. Ain't gonna go well. But you could. Pokemon with alternate forms, when I see their names pop up in the battle and I'm playing a game with their alternate form, I always try to think about what typing would be a good matchup for both. Unfortunately with Sandshrew, like Ice and Steel and Ground, it's not really a good type for that. Like Fire and Fighting and Ground are really good for the Ice and Steel one, but you need Water or Grass really to deal with the pure Ground type one. So, I guess if you get a water fighting Pokemon like a Poliwrath or a grass fighting or fire grass, fire water, which don't really exist. So, you can do it. Or a water ground type. Or grass ground type. I don't know. That does remind me of a video I watched in Heart of DoorDash always gets lost, bruh. Wow. Why you don't DoorDash, bruh? Costs a lot. But please do, if you live in my area, which I'm not telling you where that is, please do use DoorDash because it gives me a job at the moment. So that'll be fun. But I was watching a video, and speaking of, like, we were talking about like fire ground and water ground and fire ground and grass ground, and I'm like, oh yeah, those are starter typings, and it made me think about a Charizard video that I saw that people are like, Charizard couldn't be a dragon type because Charizard that would make it like Blastoise weak to it. Well, that would make Blastoise not super effective against because the water counters the fire typing. Which I understand that. like, sure. And they're like, well, it's like you can give it a you can give you can give Blastoise a secondary typing that could beat it. But if you give Blastoise Ice, which is another counter to Dragon, that would be it would be resisted by Fire, except in Generation 1. So that Water Ice Blastoise would have worked. Honestly, it would be a good type for Blastoise too. Or you could do Water Fairy, but you can't really do Fairy because Fire resists Fairy. So Fire resists both Ice and Fairy, which means the only way you can have a working trio that everything's super effective against what it's supposed to be, would make all three of them Dragon type. So a Fire Dragon, a Water Dragon, and a Grass Dragon starter. Which could work, but my alternative solution would be make Water Dragon, right? Fire Dragon, Water Dragon. And then you could have something cool like a Grass Ice type, or a Grass Fairy. Well, you couldn't really have a Grass Fairy type. You could have a Grass Ice type, though, which could be fun. Or you could just make another Grass Dragon, which would be cool. I think having a bunch of Dragon types as a starter would be a cool option. Jimmy's house is invisible, confirmed. Jimmy lives in the Invisible Corporation's house, confirmed. Yeah, we put it on loan a few years ago. I don't know. I think a Dragon type starter would be fun. I'd like to see them use some alternate typings. Like, they obviously use the fighting Psychic Dark Core as an option for the Gen 6 starters, which was okay. I wish the Pokemon were better because it's not really that great of a starting. They're not really that great of starter Pokemon, in my opinion. I don't know. I'd like to see like a Water Flying type be a starter, a Grass Electric type, and like a Fire. My mind went immediately to fighting. That's not a good sign. And maybe like a fire bug. Or a Fire Ground type. We have a lot of Grass Fairy types though. Like Shiinotic comes to mind. Like Whimsicott's Fairy type too. So I think they need to not do that. Plus it's also quad weak to poison, which is not cool. But I do think like we need a Fire Ground starter or a Fire Rock starter. That reminds me of like another video I watched where they were talking about Hisuian forms, and people are like, there's going to be Hisuian forms of the starters, and that's why they are part of the game. So like, there's going to be an alternate like instead of Typhlosion, there'll be something. They'll have another final evolution that's like sort of like how Obstagoon is in Galar. You have Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Linoon, and then Obstagoon. Or like Galarian Farfetch and Surfetch. So they evolve differently based on what region they are in. So therefore, your Quilava would evolve into some other Typhlosion variant. Dewott would evolve into a Samurott variant. And Decidueye would evolve into Dartrix would evolve into some kind of Decidueye variant. Which would be fun. But also, I like those Pokemon a lot, so I really don't think they should change that. So, back to our conversation for the day and forever and for all eternity. What do I stream on Mondays? Question of the day. Let me know. I'm gonna keep bringing this up. I wanna figure it out. I do not want to end stream today without knowing without having a plan going forward for what Monday will be. So I know if I don't, I will not think about it. So, let's come up with a plan. We can have other side conversations too, but let's come up with a plan. So OTR, what else? What else? With other things. Any plans for other Zelda games? You planning on doing series on them? We did talk about Wind Waker, and I might do a series on Wind Waker at some point, so kind of why I stayed away from that a little bit. So I'm afraid I might do a series on it. Obviously, you're probably someone I need to talk to about that, since you're the other resident Zelda person on the channel. So if you wanted to do Wind Waker, I wouldn't have any qualms with making a series about it. What about the original Paper Mario? I'd have to buy the original Paper Mario. I do not own it. And unlike most people, I only play games that I own. I don't emulate games that I don't own because that's pirating. I play games that I have. And I emulate them as a way to share them with other people. And then randomize them. So. Well, if you have owned it and you have a copy of it and you haven't sold it, even if it's not with you, you still own the game. You know? Like, I know where my copy of Twilight Princess is, but I don't have my Wii or the game with me. But I know where it is. So, I never owned it. Well then, yeah, that's a problem. And that would be a problem there. But yeah, I like to own games before I make series and content on them, because I feel like it's just better to do it that way. As a copy of the other thing? I don't know what the other thing is, but sure. Well, Ocarina of Time. I mean, yeah, as long as you have a copy of it, like, there's no judgment there. It's just you have to have one still in your possession, and that has been purchased. So it's not. Oh yeah, I mean yeah. I wasn't gonna get. There's no way I was gonna get that from that conversation about Legend of Zelda. I wasn't gonna grab that one. But yeah, I mean that's fine. Like I don't have my copy of XD or Coliseum, but I do own the games. So I could play them. Or how I have the Sonic Mega Collection, I have that. All my GameCube games like Metroid that I've played, Ocarina of Time, Smash Melee, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. What other GameCube games have I played? Super Mario Strikers. Sonic 2. I did buy another copy of SA1 and SA2. Though I bought the Steam version because it was better. Plus there's achievements on it. And I own every Pokemon game because I bought the first two generations on Virtual Console, and I've owned every other generation of Pokemon. Because we've gotten the games as I grew up. I just didn't have a Game Boy Color. At least main series wise. Some of the side games I don't own. Which I guess that would be a problem with Conquest, is I don't own it anymore. So I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not technically able to do a series on it. I did have a copy of it when I played it though. I don't remember what I did with that though. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, what do I have on my my GameCube here? I have Sonic Heroes, yeah, that also. Star Fox Assault, Soul Calibur. I did a Soul Calibur 2 series way back when. Sheesh. And Yu-Gi-Oh! All those things I have on GameCube. So even Mario Party 4, as well. Forgot about we did that series on the channel where I tried to beat hard mode, which I did complete. I don't know what else. And obviously, I can't expect you guys to know my childhood and what games I have, but it's probably pretty cheap for something I've already played, or something that from those you think I would have. Yeah, probably do. I have a bunch of mine games sealed. I mean, that's a collection, so if you're collecting them, that's fair. Shortest Mask has 64 instead of 3D because my 3D copy was stolen. Okay. But as obviously do your own thing and what's gonna be useful for you. If you want to get away with it, try to get away with it. I'm not gonna stop you. The authorities will. That's not my job. But you know, I tend to only, I want to be like, hey, if anyone's ever like, you don't even own this game, you're just emulating it. I'll be like, yeah, here's my copy of it. Yo, what's up, Doom? How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you've been well. Good to see you. Hey, what game would you like to see me stream, Doom? Just a question. You know, question of the day. I'm trying to find something to fill my Monday slots because I was playing Skyward Sword, but I beat it. Oof. Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah, I literally just hit people with that. That's what we're trying to decide. I'm trying to figure out what to play. How far back we talking? How far back we talking for games? Or how long has it been? As I have no idea. Honestly, don't know. It has been a bit though. Yeah, games. Anything. Honestly, something I've had. Something I would play. Or might own. Good day. What's up, Mega Man? Forgot there's actually still a Mega Man. Dude, how you doing, friend? Welcome everybody in. How is your day going, sir? Madam? Friend? I have done better. I used to call everybody dude. Now I call everybody friend. I blame Steffo and I blame Jimmy. For that, because I get used to them. Mega Man 445 though. I had to do a unique hello. Good day, mate. Nah, that's fine. I get that. Very expressive. Mega Man. He's dead on mission. I don't know. That's fine. Just seeing if you had anything to play. It's a hard decision. I mean, we kind of just filibustering a bit. Trying to get some ideas. The problem is, like, I have... I have more time than I'm used to with streaming. Like, I'm used to only having like 5 days a week, and now that I can do 6 or even 7, yeah. Think of something you like play. Think of something you yeah. What do you basically think of what you watch more and go from there? I want to have a unique greeting. Just say good day. That's what I say, what's good, because nobody ever says what's good. I always say what's good. My green's gonna be ah! You're gonna know to respawn ah! Watch a lot of Monster Hunter. Oh, Monster Hunter is cool, but not my cup of tea. Otherwise, I would definitely do that. Green just me screaming in the microphone. Ah! Becomes a pterodactyl and just goes. I hear some people say what's good. Well, they can suck it. Because I say what's good. What about some Assassin's Creed? It's been a bit since I've played Assassin's Creed. It has been a bit. I could do that. I think I only go in Assassin's Creed 3 though. So. That could be an option. EC3 would be fun. It's been a hot moment since I played it. And since I have played it at all. Did I have it on PlayStation? Oh, PlayStation. I realized a lot of my game inventory is GameCube games or PS3 games. Now that I think about it, I guess that's how I played a lot. I mean, I have all these other stuff, but yeah. Oh, I built a pretty sizable Switch collection too. What about Pokemon XD? That's my favorite game. And I'd love to do it again, but I want to randomize it. I gotta figure out how to do that still. Because it hates Windows. Like, who builds a software for a game that's built around OS and not around Windows? Skyrim main quest, I'm so close, I'm on with the Solving Guard. I've only beaten the main. Well, I've only beaten the main quest line once because in Skyrim. Because I played. How many characters I had? I had my knight, which was basically all around. I had my mage that I never really got out of Whiterun. And then I had my Nightblade. I beat it with my Nightblade because the quest line didn't really matter too much. I was kind of running the Blades quest line, so it kind of overstepped each other a little bit there. So, yeah. But I did beat the main quest line, the Blades quest line, and the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Those were my goals for that run. What about Super Mario Sunshine? Yo, Hip Love! Thank you for the Prime! What's up, my dude? Thank you for resubbing. Welcome back in, my friend. Make sure you take advantage of your sub perks, including ad-free viewing, our lovely 5 Tier 1 emotes, and even a sub basket over on the Discord server. What's up, man? How you doing? If you guys aren't checking out Hip Love, by the way, go check him out. Awesome, dude. Been doing some Breath of the Wild speed runs lately, as well as bingo. And playing some Souls too. I've been playing some Souls even. So, what about Super Mario? It's funny you bring that up, dude. We've tossed around Sunshine for a bit. I'm kind of playing it casually on the side at the moment. I'm playing it with the 3D All Stars release of Mario, but I might play it in the future, not at the moment because I'm currently kind of messing around with it. Yes, my mage never went to the College of Winterhold and learned anything. I think I could cast flames and that was it, which was kind of Monka-esque. And a Damien with the raid. Sorry, I ran out of ideas what to do there. How you doing, Damien? How is Black, my friend? I saw you were in a bit of a predicament just a second ago. So hope you're doing well. What's going on? If you guys don't know Damien, check him out. One of my fellow content creators in Invisible Corporations. Great dude. One of my first creator friends, and it's been around for a long time. So definitely check out Damien. If you like some variety content, awesome dude. We expect some if we were just talking about Assassin's Creed. So if you want to see some is it 4 you're doing? Assassin's Creed 4? You're doing Black Flag, yeah? He's learning Black Flag speedruns, so if you want to check that out. You got your badge, nice. Very good. Very good. Yo, had a lot of fun yesterday. Yeah, that looked really cool. That did look really cool, my friend. I kind of been talking about it a little bit today, and I want to look at it for maybe like Ocarina of Time, because I know that a little bit better than I keep going to Skyward Sword because I just finished that, but I know it better than Breath of the Wild. So, Shinra AC4, Black Flag, yeah. Let's check that out. Need to close the tab there. Bingo does look like a fun time. It does. I would never win playing Breath of the Wild against you guys. Because you guys seem like you have speedrun the game a little bit. And I have no idea what half the tasks are in the board. I jumped into Lizzie's stream yesterday. So I realized you guys were streaming together. I'm like, yeah, I'd probably do that second row. And I think I mentioned it to you too. I would do the second row only because I knew what it was. Because I think it had bowling, the bowling minigame, kill an enemy with a shield only, and a few other things in it that I knew how to do it. So OOT bingo would be fun. My problem is, like, I don't know if it's OOT, if it would be OOTR bingo or OOT bingo, which would be more entertaining. Lol. My entire webpage shut down, so let me pull up my chat again. Internet just crashed. My web browser just crashed. There we go. There, guys. My apologies. And I gotta mute that now. Alright, here we go. Alright, let me see where I was at. OOT would be sick. I think that's where I got to. So, I think I caught everybody's message. If I missed something, please feel free to repost it, but I'm still reading through it. So, just give me a second. Illusion Mate was 75, but I'm planning to branch out in Conjuration and Destruction. The other ones, my Nightblade was a lot of fun because it was you solely built stealth, one-handed dagger specifically, and Conjuration. So you cast invisibility with your stealth modifier. You got like a times 76 or something damage that to an enemy. So basically you one-shot literally everything in the game besides like Alduin. It was a lot of fun. You one-shot everything besides things that saw you and you couldn't get away from. Sorry, I keep invisibility is illusion. Oh, my bad. Illusion. And that's what it was. I thought it was Conjuration. No, so it was illusion then. Because I never beat Breath of the Wild. The first time I beat Breath of the Wild, I did a challenge run. It was my first ever challenge run on the stream, and I did it without armor, which was a lot of fun. But the only time I've ever beat the game, and I think I determined you can't without the DLC. You can do everything, but the Korok seeds, because you can't talk to Hetsu after Hetsu gets to the village, because she just goes nakey. And everything but 5 shrines. There's two or 3 in the desert that you can't do because you need armor to get into them. And then a few more that you can't do in various places because they require armor. So you know, that's the option for randomized. It does? Okay, well, I mean, maybe we jump into that. To see you speedrunning, it just takes a lot of planning and thoughts. There's no games that I want to speedrun. Hiplop and I have had this conversation pretty extensively. When I found out he was doing some plateau speedruns in Breath of the Wild. I have to think about what Zelda game I'm talking about every time I say something, because I'm afraid I'm going to say Skyward Sword because I just finished that. But there's not really a game that I want to play, because I'd play a Sonic game like SA2 or SA1, but every single playthrough is glitched besides the big fishing playthrough. Nobody wants to do that. Like 7 minutes, but plus I like shorter speedruns. I want something that's nice and quick, not taking hours and hours and hours on end to beat. So also, why not bow? Why not bow? Breath of the Wild? Are you asking? I'm not quite sure what your question is, Mega Man. There, so speedrun is the speedrun I'm learning is about 2 hours to do. See, that would be honestly a little bit long for me. Part of the reason I stopped doing, I was learning Jedi Fallen Order speedruns, And part of the reason I stopped it is because it's 2 hour, 30-minute if you know what you're doing. Well, that's a bit for me just to sit here and kind of focus on a game. So, nah. Maybe an hour is what I'd be looking at. Something that's an hour speedrun. Honestly, the ideal game would be We Were Here because it's 5 minutes. But it is a cooperative speedrun, so. But you have to know patterns, like, out the wazoo. You've got the bow and arrows. Oh. Why not bow and arrows? Oh, for that class? Because it was a Nightblade assassin. And so why would an assassin use a bow? I mean, I guess I could see that. But, it was more fun to run up and kill things because they couldn't see me. So. Stealth build, dagger. Why did you choose dagger over bow? Bow has a multiplier and range. That's true. But also, I didn't want to spread myself out too far, also. And when I did my original playthrough, my character ended up being very good in stealth and bow, because that's how I ended up killing a lot of enemies. Because I avoided fights, so, I don't know. Daggers have style, that too. I was 10 hours, how did you think I felt? Nope, that's why I don't want to do it. Long speed runs are long and take a lot of time. Exactly. And they take a long time to learn. Plus, if you mess up in a long speed run, you're kind of screwed because you just wasted all that time then. So, a shorter, like an hour speed run, it's not that bad if you have to reset. And do it again. Because, you know, oh, well, 5 minutes in, that's not too bad. Or whatever. Or it's like 5 minutes till the end of the run. Might as well just finish it out, see what I get, and go from there. Nightblade. Yeah, that is true. It is a blade. Night bow. Now I see a character used... that character did the Blades questline, the Dark Brotherhood questline, and the main questline. The only thing is I did with it. I think I did some of the College of Winterhold stuff just to boost my my illusion, but that's about it. So. Yeah, I did all the Dark Brotherhood stuff. That was kind of the main goal. Like I could beat everything else before I did the Dark Brotherhood, so that was the point when running it. Yeah. Which is kind of why I like, if I ever go back to playing Skyrim, I want to try a different build. I found the Nightblade idea on a Skyrim build website, which looked kind of cool. And I decided, hey, this will be a lot of fun. This is how I like to play the game anyway. So, the challenge is a thrill for me. I would not be able to sit at my desk for 10 hours straight. Just not something I want to do. Especially while trying to entertain my audience and play a game at the same time. The stealth build would be good in the Thieves Guild. I didn't want to do Thieves Guild because I didn't feel like they meshed well with Dark Brotherhood too. Like I didn't like the build there for Dark Brotherhood. Plus I kind of stayed out of Rift in the entire game. The only time I went there I think is to start the Dark Brotherhood quest. Because you have to kill I think the Helga, I think is her name, the lady who runs the orphanage. So this was an OTR multi. I don't even sit here that long for an OTR multi. Like I'm lucky that I sit here for an hour and a half straight and not get up to take a stretch break or go to the bathroom or get another G Fuel or something. Hey, that just doesn't happen for me. You had to get Esperin out of the water. Oh, wait for the yep, that too. That too. The rat way. Yep, that's kind of a prerequisite to do the Thieves Guild. Plus, my character really wasn't about thieving. It was more of... My focus was killing people, not stealing their stuff. If I wanted to steal their stuff, I would kill them first. So, might as well just do the killing thing and go from there. It was a fun run. So... I'll take it. Daggers also have style. That is very true. Thank you for that. I know I mentioned all this stuff, but again, if you guys haven't checked out the rest of the content that I do, I don't just stream on Twitch. I have a YouTube channel as well. I have actually two. One that's Pokemon, and one that's I'm doing the Skyward Sword playthrough on right now. So if you want to check those out, exclamation point YouTube, exclamation point IC, check them out. Also, you can just type exclamation point socials and see all my links. I do uploads on TikTok. I have a Discord server for you guys to join. I tweet on Twitter. So if you want to follow me and join me on other platforms, it's all there for you. Feel free to join us, and love to have you guys check out some of the other stuff, because if you enjoy what you're watching here, you're going to enjoy all that stuff too. Because I don't change, just maybe some of the content does. I had difficulty getting out of the rat way just to realize there was a lever. Yep, I did that once, my first run. It's like, oh, there's a lever here, sweet. That's what is a thing for us. You and I took different paths of success during our content creation time. Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely. We took different courses in what content we did. You went variety, I went straight hardcore Pokemon. Not like hardcore Nuzlocke, but like, that's all I pretty much do on my channel is Pokemon. I mean, I have a Sonic Adventure 2 series on there. I have a Doki Doki series on there. I have a few theories about Shadow, a few theories about Link and stuff. But a lot of my stuff, I'd say like 99% of my content on my YouTube channel is Pokemon. There's that 1% of when I was trying to do Pokemon, Sonic, and Zelda at the same time that kind of overlapped a bit. Entertaining is hard, but trying something different is a challenge that I explored and want to take. It's my job to push the envelope. I mean, yeah. You can try, feel free to try a lot of different things. That's a Wolf Post comment if I've ever seen one, man. So, sorry, I might have butchered half of that, but yeah, I get your point. That you like to do a little bit of everything, which is why you're a variety person, and that's fair. Completely fair. Got a 10% doggo, yo, nice. Very nice. I mean, the other thing about content creation is, like, no one is ever going to create the same content. Sure, we can play the same game. We can have the same, like, two people can do the exact same, have the exact same game in front of them, but they're going to have different takes and talking points on everything. So, it's always going to be a different and a new vibe, depending on where you go. So, like, I can't tell you how many times there's been how many Heart Gold randomizer Nuzlocks there are out there. But they're not mine, and mine is different. So, I think I've actually done a Heart Gold. I've done a Heart Gold Nuzlocke. That's my first real Let's Play series on the channel. So we do what we do. Well, somebody's got to do it, right? Boop. Somebody's got to do stuff. No two playthroughs are exactly the same ever. Yeah, even the same person playing through the game won't be the same. Also, I want to know how I'm 2,000 over odds again. Like, this game has got to stop giving me, like, time and a half for these hunts, man. They are ridiculous. They do not like you. No, they do not. So, back to our conversation again, because I keep looping back to it, and I want to keep looping back to it because I want to have it settled. Mondays, I was playing Skyward Sword, if you didn't know. That series is done, we finished it on Monday. I'm looking for something else to replace that slot, and I'm looking for 3 specific items that we want to choose. So, I'm asking for your thoughts. I know a few of you guys have given me some, and yeah, as many as I can get, the better, because I can kind of like, okay, that sounds like I want to play that game, or, you know, maybe not now, but down the road. Yeah. Just, yeah. He's not going to listen, is he, Wolfos? He's not going to figure it out. He's not going to figure it out, is he? But right now, I'm trying to get 3 games that I want to play. 1. Also, I want to do this. Thanks for coming in, Damien. Enjoy your rest of your day. 1. I have 3 options. Back to this. 3 options I want to have for you guys to choose from. So right now, Ocarina of Time Randomizer series on Mondays is one of my options. I need the other 2 slots. And continue to keep giving me ideas. I know we've been kind of talking about it and going through. I just want to make sure that anybody knew. And if you get tired of me talking about it, feel free to start talking about something else. Yeah. But what am I not getting? Exclamation point rules. Please type that. And look at what I deleted and then go from there. It kind of is. I know you're not trying to, but it kind of is, though. Can I just tell the clown? I mean, we've told him like 5 times. Also, clown. Monk S. Jeez, I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning to do. I know, but you gotta think about it. It's just something you gotta think about. And who you calling a clown? Clown. Only clowns can call clowns clown. Clown. Something like that. What I don't remember what those guys said in yesterday's stream. The Rockheads from the Glitz Pits. I want to say they call people dirtbags, but I think that's too harsh for Paper Mario. The easy way, yeah, you gotta take care of something else, or you gotta do something. Or I gotta go do something, work on a project. Is there anything besides the, hey, I'm doing this thing that, you know, yeah. That's all it is. Ah, yes, the mandatory double battle. Let's go, Kerballer, time to spam leader. Why do you have a Kerballer? If it's can you... I know in, like, Emerald, you can skip the mandatory double battle if you have 1 Pokemon in your team. Can you not do that in Sun? Not do that in Pokemon Sun? Because I know you can skip those. I'm trying to be better. I mean, you gotta get used to it. That's the thing. I'm helping you here because I know that I'm not going to ban you and kick you out for doing it. I'm gonna just correct you so that when you go to somebody else's stream who doesn't know you as well, they'll come and kick your butt out of here. So. If anything, it's a good little, like, learning scenario. So you're not gonna get kicked out on my channel for doing that accidentally. So. Now, if you need to have 2 mons in this fight because it won't let you go into Potown without. Oh, that battle. It won't let you go in unless you have 2 mons. That's weird. Okay, my Shine Luck has gone dry now. Well, yeah. You want to talk about Shiny Luck going dry, Nico? You want to look at my encounter number and tell me mine hasn't gone dry? I'll call you weird in the brain. I'll make sure to remember what happened again. Yep. Sure thing. Chicken wing. You know, that's a dumb thing. I have 2 mons to do a fight. Like, bruh, maybe I just want to train my starter up. Let me do it. You know, I got a Butterfree. Let me do it. Let me just go ahead. It's what it's needed. Need to learn. Yep, it happens. It's good. Yep. I will gladly trade you a shiny, like 2 or 3 shinies a week for my goes over odds on the over odds hunts. Because this is ridiculous, man. You're doing full odds though. Mine isn't full odds, but both of them are over full odds. You know, full odds are only 4096. You know, they're not 6,411. They're 4,096. So, kind of dumb. I am well over. I'm well over. What are we at? 6140? 6140, 77% of the time you would find a shiny by now. For your reference. Yep, no problem. I'll give you a shiny Milcery. You know how I feel about trading shinies. Wolfos. They just get wonder traded or deleted. Because I do not want them. Because I'd rather hunt them myself. I understand the cap is there, but for other people who aren't aware of that, yeah. You wouldn't have nothing else to trade. Yeah, but I didn't want it. I'd rather have had literally anything else. Than a stupid Torkoal that I don't want. Can you just shiny? Can you just be shiny, man? That's all I'm asking, man. Bruh. What do you be this game? No, I was kidding. I know. I'm just for other people. Man, why did I do this to myself? What time is it? 3 o'clock. Holy shenanigans. How did it get to be 3 o'clock already? Boop. I am excited to get back to the black and white Let's Play, though, on Sunday. It's kind of funny because 3 of the 4 people in Invisible Corporations, unless Jimmy's playing black or white and I'm not aware of it, are playing black and white right now. So, it's kind of cool. Well, you could have told me, I could have traded you it back. You know? Like I wondered what you were trading me anyway. You know? I mean, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. The sport today and just everybody coming in has been awesome today. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Making Wednesday awesome. Oh, it's better than me having a Torkoal that I don't want. Because I actively don't want the Torkoal. Anything else I would have just passively not wanted, but the Torkoal I actively don't want. Also, I need to get another drink because it's been 2 hours and I'm out of G Fuel and I'm dry, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick break. This is what I mean by I can't do more than like an hour and a half speed run because we hit 2 hours and I'm already getting up to take a break. I'll be right back though. Feel free to stretch and or get a drink and or a snack or anything, and I'll be back here in a few moments. What kind of question is that? Did I find a shiny yet? Of course not. Benji, give me some game suggestions. You're good at that. You're really good at that. Give me some suggestions that I can play. Small moments, bet. Sorry. Jeez. Thank you, Benji, for the resub for 5 months at Tier 1. Thank you for coming back in. Remember, if you want to change your mascot, go ahead and do so now. If not, you got Gardevoir for the next month. But yeah, not satisfactory. Audio only because of bad connection. Hi. Hi. Your mom. Subnautica, and Below Zero, both fantastic. Okay. Something that I would enjoy playing. Resident Evil, yeah. I potentially Resident Evil. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for like Thanksgiving. Yeah. Thanksgiving is a holiday that we do scary things on. Maybe I'll wait till October for that one. Oh my gosh. No. Portal is fun puzzle stuffs? Yeah. That's true. I think you've told me all these ones before. I don't know if you had anything. I don't have a PlayStation or... I do have a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 3. And I do have Last of Us on it, but I'd have to get my copy of it. It's the only game I have, the only game I have for my PlayStation right now is Pro Evolution Soccer, like 2016 or something, because I didn't bring any of my games with me because I forgot about them. So, Herion was fun. Herion was really good, but it is like incredibly short. It's like playing it on. I probably could honestly 1 or 2 streams have that game done. Benji going burr with the games. He's naming things he's played in the past. Next he's gonna say Friday Night Funkin'. Ah man. You do look cool. I mean you also know my stipulation with of games that I've seen people play recently. That is that I know how they are played and I don't really play them. Part of the reason why I'm kind of resistant to play Resident Evil, because I've seen a playthrough of 2 and a playthrough of 3 and a playthrough of Village recently. So I'm thinking of more. Let me check my game libraries. I'm surprised Satisfactory wasn't on the top of that list. I'm assuming he's on BRB right now, but I can't see. I was on BRB. I was 100% on BRB. But it'd been 2 hours and I hadn't got a second drink still. Cry of Fear. I've heard good things about Cry of Fear. Fun, scary game. I'll have to think about it. That might be useful. Man. All right, let me ask you this one. I have Don't Starve actually. I do have Don't Starve. I have it downloaded. We were gonna play it with our friend group, and then we never did. So I do have Don't Starve, but I think it's more of a co-op game, is it not? But also, I'm looking for a Monday from 1 to 5 slot, and I'm pretty sure you're not available. So yeah. Yeah. It's a fun survival game. I wouldn't say satisfactory survival though. That's more of like a I would say it's more of a simulation game. I'm not a big fan of Sims. I'm a fan of like survival and adventure, those kind of things, but not Sims. I can make Monday to 1 to 5 work. The Doom games are good. Hang on, I'll BRB. All right. I mean, I might look into Don't Starve. Be cool. Veggie Chaos Co-op for the longest time. For the longest time. Oh, oh, oh. Why did I just start barbershopping that? I don't know. It's what I think of every time I hear For the Longest Time, I guess. Benji is cool. Benji's fun. I just hope that I can find a shiny here. I don't know. What do I have in my Steam library? Benji is a good resource too for asking games, because he has recommended a lot of the games that I have. A lot of the things he recommended I've either looked at or bought. Part of the reason I also have Dead by Daylight, because I knew he played that. Let's see, I have Among Us, Axiom Soccer, which I'm never gonna play again. I could do a Battle Blocks solo series. Don't know about that. Castle Crashers, Dead by Daylight, Deceit, Doki Doki, which I'm not touching ever again. Don't Starve, Fall Guys, Golf It, Jackbox 3 and 4, Marbles, Portal 2, PUBG, SCP. Ooh, I could do SCP Mondays. Smite, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure DX, Jedi Fallen Orders, and Siege, and we were here. All my Steam games. Among Us, Abungus. You know what I said about co-ops though. That I don't have the community size for a. I don't have the community size for doing those kind of things. So that's part of it. Otherwise, 100% be down, but yeah. One day though, yeah. One day in some alternate universe, sure. Sure. Wa-da-da. Why is... Dang it. I said for the longest time, now it's in my head. Son of a toucan. You have slow growth? It's still growth? I don't see growth. Not on Twitch. On YouTube, yes. Twitch, no. I mean, the subscriber count's higher, but I know that's because we've had a lot of gifties. The followers hasn't changed in, what, 9 months? And the view counts are pretty stagnant at the moment, so... Yep. There's Twitch side of things. YouTube is growing phenomenally this past year because of streaming. I've noticed new people. Yeah, I've seen some new people, new faces come in. It's just not as many people as it's not everybody at the same time and consistently, you know. That's what I'm saying. Old faces too. I know, like Nico. And Nico. Just bully our oldest community members. I don't know. Nah, it's always cool to have people who haven't been in the stream for like a year or so just jump in. The Savage, she's not going to do anything about it. She's not going to defend herself. She was here to defend herself. I still would do it. But it would be even more funny. It would be even funnier because more funny is not a correct representation of that. It'd be funnier because she would defend herself and I would just prove her wrong because she's old. So. Don't starve. I have to remind myself of that. I know it's a survival game. I guess... Oh yeah, you kind of get resources and stuff and try not to die. Got it. Makes a lot of sense. Also, I very much noticed something with Benji when he was listing off those games. It's either very peaceful simulation games or it's extremely gory games. You know? you don't get a middle ground. Like It's 100%. Hey, I'm gonna play this really bunch of death and blood and stuff. Or hey, let's build a factory. You know, it's like, dude, I kind of like that middle ground. I love that middle ground. But I also like the gory stuff. I just kind of don't want to have to mature stream, you know. Part of the reason I worry about streaming with DC, because the last time he streamed with me, he said something that was a little racy. By racy, I mean not like racist, but like, very much mature. Very much mature. See, I can do the peaceful game, I get bored too quickly. That's because you have no attention span. I'm just kidding. It's fine. I get that. Alright, back for a short moment. Alright, guys, quit talking about him. What's up? Welcome back. Hi, back. How you doing? We I don't know what you're talking. We said nothing about you. Don't think I heard what you said about the 1 to 5 on Monday thing. I don't know how. Talk to me about Don't Starve. What's the game besides like obvious stuff? Like how long would it be to do or something like that? What's up, Ginsu? Welcome back in. Kinda sus, kinda sus, kinda sus. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how long that would be of a game. Like, is it something we could do like a couple months or like a couple streams or what? Because obviously you're more familiar with the game. Also, I'm glad you recommended Portal 2 because it's been a lot of fun. I've been playing a little bit, so when I get the chance. But I've also been hammering out edits because I finished Skyward Sword yesterday. I finished streaming on Monday. Went immediately to editing it. Got all the timestamps and the cuts and stuff and the speed ups and everything marked. And did like the first 2 or 3 episodes of it. And then I finished it up yesterday. So it's an infinite thing. There really isn't a story to Don't Starve together. There is for Don't Starve, but if you aren't great at the game, it could take a while. Is Don't Starve like a single player thing then? So basically, it's just stay alive as long as possible. Then it might be a cool thing to do. How did you get Skyrim from a survival game? Okay, and the never-ending thing. Got you. I was like, Skyrim is not even close to survival unless you're bringing all these stupid mods in and breaking the game. I know. But if you do a I'm assuming if you do a multiplayer server, it's gonna crash after you quit, it would just reset. You'd have to play a new one. That's my thought. I don't know exactly how those kind of things work. This one, I've never played the game because we talked that we all like, hey, let's get it, let's play it. I'm like, okay, cool. I did, and then we never played it. So. No idea. I probably need to look into it more. It saves the game when the host leaves. Oh, so somebody has to be there all the time. Well, I'm assuming since you said you can make 1 to 5 work, you're wanting to do a multi-player thing of it, which would mean you'd have to be available every week. That's gonna be the other question. 1 to 5. And obviously, if you want to do it, or if you only want to do so many weeks or something, I need to know that as well. It sounds cool. I don't know if I enjoy the game or not because I haven't really looked into it. But yeah, if you want to run that 1 to 5, we can. I can put it on my list of of games. What you said in Discord for Mondays anyway? What? For what? I don't know what you're talking about. I said it's 1 to 4 for my schedule, but I can push the gym back a bit. Oh. Well. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind a 1 to 4. I can always stop at 4 and do something else in that slot. I don't know. I'll probably have editing it or something to do there. So we're at almost 6,200 and nothing. I'd love to see it, man. I know. But really what I'm asking, what I was thinking, Benji, and I know you weren't here for this, so again, I apologize if you've been here and you've heard me say this 3 times now. But I'm kind of just trying to get options, and then I'll post in the Discord which option. I'll post in the Discord the options and let people decide. So. More than 3 times? Well, whatever. But I can do it. Okay. I'll add that to the list then. So there's 2. I'd like at least... that's fine to close it there, but I also wouldn't mind having 1 more game as an option for Mondays. I know. Hey, Chaos, can we do Super Mario Sunshine? You want to play Wind Waker? I'm tormenting you guys, but yeah, those are on my list to do at some point. Don't worry about it. In fact, not here to hear it, so I'm glad you could hear it again. Yay! See, we cue everybody in the community in. Yeah. I have a slight feeling I know how people are gonna vote for this though, Benji. So. But maybe throwing somebody else's name in the mix might be like, oh, hey, you know. It's like I'm pretty sure the community would be like, Zelda, play Zelda. And I'm like, hey, I'm playing with a friend. They're like, oh, maybe that would be fun. I know. Theory has an end. Kind of like Minecraft will last a couple months. I don't recall the last time I've enjoyed Minecraft. So, I'm not flip-flopping each week. I'm not Wolfos. I keep a consistent schedule. So no. Hey, I'm trying to work on that. I'm just not sure about things. I can't make a decision. Yeah, I get it. So. And? Okay, I said kinda. I don't know. It's also a side scroller. So I'm not sure about that. I'm kind of bad at 2D games. But, yeah. And I don't really have an interest in Terraria at the moment. I'm not Reiner, but if I was, I'd be Reiner. It's a consistent schedule. What's its variety always went to Wednesday, which is shiny hunting. Sure. Sure. Alright. Fair enough. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's a Rook-a-Ducky-Dee. There it goes. I was wondering where that was. I saw that I had an email from my school. And it's like, yeah, we sent an emergency text notification out earlier. I'm like, I don't recall seeing that. That's probably not a good thing. It is consistent. Well. Okay. Also 69 gifties, guys. I'll explain more after I come back again, lol. No problem. I didn't read that, my bad. It's kinda. Well, I don't want to look at that. What kind of narcissistic, egotistical maniac do you can take me for? Like, I gotta look at how much people donate. I just happen to see it. Like, oh, that's 69. That's funny. Gonna stop you from donating more? No. So, yeah. What do these mean? But we got 2 things down. It sucks that I can't get into something like Apex or Unite on my own for long periods of time. So that would be a good thing to do. But I don't know. It's kind of sus, kind of sus, kind of sus. Come on now, shining right here. Let's go. That's not a hoot hoot. So yeah, thank you. How much more can my sanity take? I don't know, guys. I really don't. I really don't know. That's a blip bug. It's funny because, like, I've been trying to do homework the entire week. I've just been putting it off. I've honestly just been putting it up, so yeah, I need to do that. That's something that I haven't really taken into consideration with my schedule building, and I'm kind of trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out how much time I need to work on schoolwork. This is a lot of reading, and it's kind of annoying. I did a lot of it this week when I was doing laundry. But also that I needed to still read more. So. That, and I didn't consider that I didn't have a class on Monday, so I didn't need to read for it. Technically. Something just went wrong. It's probably my web page crashing again. So. Oof. Huh. Just took a peek at something and it looks pretty interesting to me. I'll have to look into it. Oh no. Mad delay? I don't know what you're talking about. What was a mad delay? I didn't see any delay. I have a little bit of one on my manager, but I think that's because it spiked for a second there. So I guess a lot of people... I did know that a lot of people resubbed at the beginning of the month, so I just kind of didn't know that was happening today. Yeah, I got that too on my my monitor, on my playback. So I noticed. I need a little mini desk on the edge of my desk right here, so I can put my stream deck there. I'm fighting Cedon on your laptop. Well, I'm not fighting Cedon. I'm fighting a rookie D, obviously. Obviously. Yep. It is kind of a marvel, though, the thing about, like, I could stream and you guys can basically see it in, like, 5 seconds, which is kind of cool. So. That's kind of awesome. That's how fast I can send information. It's Be like, the British are coming, and 5 seconds later, you know the British are coming. And you like 2 by sea because they're coming by sea. Okay. Everything is just deciding not to work right now. Apparently. My counter just decided to die. For no reason. Okay. You like National Treasure? Like the one with Nicolas Cage? I've seen them. I thought they were pretty good. Kind of like Indiana Jones, but like modern day. You know? I thought they were pretty cool. I haven't watched them in a long time, but... yeah. Also, I haven't watched Indiana Jones in a long time either. I should, because I do really like Harrison Ford as acting. Boom, shiny record D. Just kidding, it's not. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this. Huh. Sorry, I'm kind of watching Apex at the same time, and I guess I'm watching an arena because I've never played the game mode. But it does feel like Valorant almost, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, man. Kind of cool. This is the moment when I used to live with my family. We had movie night a few years here, but snacks. Watching a movie series all night. Well, we're kind of doing that with Harry Potter, though we haven't. We kind of been on a break for a long time. Because of not being able to do stuff, but I need to figure out when that's going to be. I'll probably end up working Sunday nights, so that's probably not going to work for me there. But I don't know. I do not know, man. I know we got to Order of the Phoenix, so we have 3 more Harry Potter movies to watch. Essentially. Wait, Lord of the Rings is like asking to sit there for 3 days. Like, it is long. Like, each movie is like 3 hours. To be fair, Harry Potter's are pretty long too. They're like 2.5 hours. Oh no. They're pretty long. They're pretty long. So I'm trying to remember. I thought about this since I saw them cycling through the promos. I think the series of Fire Emblem that goes up next is the one that I recorded about a year ago, and it was Christmas time. So it might actually work out because it might have the Christmas tree background in December, which would be fine, which would work absolutely phenomenally. So the thought that brought it up was one year we had Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is good. What? There's 3 of them: Crystal Skull, the Temple of the something, and the other one. I think I've watched the Crystal Skull, and that's the only one I've seen all the way through. Ark of the Covenant, right? That one. Couldn't think of what it was called. Couldn't think of what it was. I think I've only seen... it's Crystal Skull. Another Harrison Ford movie I need to watch is the new Blade Runner that came out. I think it's like 2027 or something like that. 2029, whatever it is. Because I watched the original Blade Runner for a philosophy class. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. So it'd be cool to have a to see the ending, other part of that. I know. I mean, I guess I could do movie night instead of stream on a day. That's a possibility. So, theme song's too catchy. I don't even remember the Indiana Jones theme song, man. I haven't watched. Yikes! I haven't watched that probably since like 2010, 2015, somewhere in there. It's been a long time. Again, I'm not a big movie watching person. I do need to watch the one with Ryan Reynolds that just came out, The Guy or something like that. I forget what it's called. Free Guy. I need to watch Free Guy. And I'm debating on waiting for it to come out on either like Netflix or something, or going to see it at my local theater, but also I don't know. I'm not quite sure how the COVID regulations are with the theater and stuff. And also, I would be going by myself, so that's another thing. I mean, to be fair, I did go watch Detective Pikachu and Infinity War on the same night by myself, though. The one Free Guy. Free Guy is the one with new one with Ryan Reynolds. He's basically a video game character. And he's like trying to save the game or something like that. I don't remember. Or save the world. I don't remember. That looked really cool. And plus Ryan Reynolds is awesome. So definitely want to watch that. I have not hated any of his acting at all. He's always done a good job. Also, I still question why I went to see Detective Pikachu after I watched Endgame. Not Infinity War, Endgame. I was not in my right mind that night to watch both of those. On the same night. Especially when I watched Endgame first. Because it would make more sense to watch Detective Pikachu. Like the calmer one of the two. Than watch, just the end of a whole cinematic franchise. Well, a chapter of a cinematic. Can I back up? Man, I hate this tile floor because it's just so slickery. What do you want? I'm streaming. What do you want? Sorry. My friend's like, I have a long shot question. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's in the Forest Temple. You're gonna be like, I hate you. Yeah. Important conversation. Sounds like something I would say. Yeah, it's in the Forest Temple. I don't know. Shiny Hoodoo! No! You son of a biscuit! Be Yeller. Be Yeller. Yeller team only run. Our mascot's a dog because it's old Yeller. I don't know. It would be fun to do a chromatic lock where you have to choose a certain color. That's the only color you can use. That'd be a fun one to do. Holy cow. Jeez. Not sure. Feels like somebody's cooking a grilled cheese. I don't know why it's specifically a grilled cheese, but it smells like burnt bread. How would an alphabetically lock work? It's not Lee, it's alphabetical lock. You only catch one Pokemon that start with the beginning of each letter, so like Aerodactyl, Bagon, Cradily, Dialga, Ekans, Fennekin. No. Those kind of things. And you have to make the stipulation of, does it count as the letter when you catch it, or does it count as the letter as its final evolution? So, or does it change as it goes along? So, like, you have a Fennekin, does F become B for Braixen, and then does B become D for Delphox? Or is it just F the entire way through, because that's what you caught it as? I think you'd have to make that clarification and judgment, but, yeah. Or you could just choose a letter of the alphabet to go for. So, like, let's say you choose S. Every Pokemon you catch has to have an S in their name. Somewhere. And you can choose it because they're shiny and they're shiny. This Pokemon. Just kidding. I mean, yeah. The only problem with that is, like, with colors, you're gonna get a lot of Pokemon with the same typing. There's like typical water Pokemon are blue, typically a normal Pokemon are like a white or a gray. Grass Pokemon are typically green, fire Pokemon are orange or red. You know, you're gonna typically find the same color scheme throughout the game. Pink is more psychic, purple for poison. So the only way out of that, though, is like you could get a shiny of a Pokemon that is the color you can catch, and technically it counts because it's that color. Then it's like, now let's say I was doing a yellow run right now. I can get a Hoot on my team as long as it's shiny because it's yellow. Same with Caterpie. Like, I can't use my shiny Caterpie on a green team because it's yellow. And I can use the Butterfree once it gets there, but yeah. It has the color on it. That's easily cheese, though, because you can pick a color like blue and they're like, okay, every Pokemon has a blue eye, or a color like black and Pokemon have black eyes, or white, or something like that. And my idea for like a monochrome lock would be like what the primary color is. So like a Rookidee, you look at a Rookidee, I would say it's primarily blue. You look at Grookey, it's primarily green. Now you could also be like, oh, it has yellow on it, so Rookidee would count as a yellow Pokemon, which would be an opportunity. But yeah, part of the reason why I never want to do those because specifying it is just really ridiculous, and I don't want to do it. You couldn't use it, but you could catch it. As long as you don't make a rule that specifies you cannot catch a Pokemon, then you're good. Sort of how like I cheesed the rules in X, because I caught Aerodactyl. I caught the Mega Aerodactyl in Stantaloon Forest. I couldn't use it because it wasn't my first encounter, but I could catch it to get away from it. So there was no rule about that. Because every time I do a Nuzlocke, I make sure the rules say I can only use the first encounter on each route. It never says I can only catch. Because when you do that, then you lock that ability out. And then like shiny claws and stuff exist, so. Those kind of things. Boop. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know. Again, every kind of Nuzlocke is what the creator makes of it. So, you know, I could start a Nuzlocke and be like, yeah, I'm not including any gifted Pokemon in this game. And then one of them is Jirachi. And I'm like, well, now I'm including gifted Pokemon because I want this Jirachi. You can choose to bend it and make it however you choose to do it. Also, I don't know why I'm looking this way and talking in the mic. Still. The other thing with colors is like they're very... A lot of them are varying. It's like if you get a pink Pokemon and you're doing a red sword only run, does that pink Pokemon count as the color red because it's in the red family, or does it not? And if you're counting pink, why aren't you counting orange? You know? Or if you're counting orange, you're not counting pink, why aren't you counting the other one? So, like, it's very... You have to specify a lot of things in order for it to work correctly. The alphabet one's the same, because you have to specify a lot of things. Oh, the Pokemon, somewhere in its evolutionary line has to have this letter in the or it has to start with this letter, or whatnot. So... You only use cool colors. Well, you have to specify that too. Is the Mon is primarily a cool color, or is if the Mon has any warm color on it, you cannot use it? It's like I can't use a Blipbug on a cool color team because it's yellow. It has yellow on it, or because it's primary like a navy blue. I can use it because it's blue. You know, there's a lot of specifications you gotta make for those kind of series. So. Yeah, you just gotta make sure you have all the rules laid out, I guess. That was always the thing you needed when you're doing a series, is you gotta make sure you have all the rules just correctly laid out. And you're not trying to do anything super cheesy with it. So... Yeah. I mean, it is fair if you want to change the rules later on down the road. A recommendation would be not to change it until you're done with the series, and then next time you do that said variant, then you would do it the way you prescribe it the second time around. So yeah. Just depends on those kind of things. Hey, what's up, Bree? Welcome in. How you doing? I would ask some shiny luck, but I'm okay, thank you. Can't find anything, and I don't plan on it. So, thanks for stopping by. How you doing? I'd be better if I had a shiny, honestly. I'd be really good. Be really good if I could find a shiny. That doesn't work, Wolfos. You know that. You know that button doesn't work. I'm gonna change the name of that to why do we even have this button? It doesn't work. Same to you, Bree. That button does not work. Like, you can click this, but you're literally wasting your points because it doesn't work for me. Some person across the stage just been like, I got a shiny. I'm like, thanks, man. Wait, about appointment? I hope that went well. Nope. Nope. You know, I'm just meant to stay on Route 2 for the rest of my life. It's fine. Like... You know, I really didn't want to play Sword and Shield again. I just kind of went on a whim and was like, I can shiny hunt in this game, so I might as well do it. Just meant to sit here for the rest of my life and not even think about going to another route at all. It's perfectly fine. Like, you guys didn't want to see me ever find a shiny. Yeah, I mean, content. So I was scared to do the Reggie's game. Well, welcome to my... I can't do the Reggie's game because I don't know how many encounters I am for Reggie's. I want to say 6,400, but I'm not sure. I still haven't found that paper yet. It told me. Up dog? Why do I have a paper that says up dog on it? Oh, it doesn't say up dog on it. What is this? Scheduling crap. More scheduling crap. What's that? Strikers. Oh, that's best bits. That's those things. You are a blank. You are my Pixelmon team that I'm never gonna build. That's my draft board for. It's my draft board for season 2 of the PDL. Holy cow. Editing stuff, breeding things, cheat sheet for notes, books I need to buy for class, flying only team. She got fixed nicely. Nice. Oh yeah, fixing a cat. There, that's a good idea. I hope it goes well. I hope she recovers nicely. Yeah, I have no idea where that the paper is. So it's probably in my box somewhere. Like, hey Dum Dum, here's the sticky note you forgot. Or I might have left it back home and forgot about it. I mean, they are sticky notes. It's easy to kind of get around. And I really thought you ended at 6,500. I don't think it was quite an even number, though. I feel like there was... I want to say it was like 6475 or something like that. Oh, so just doing a checkup on her, see if she's okay and everything? That's good. That's good. I don't know if I made it to 65. I don't think I memed on 6,900, so... I don't think we made it that far. Also, I have no idea when the last time I did it was, so... Because I haven't hunted for it in a long time. Got our 2 vaccines. I didn't go over 6,500. See, I think it's... I want to say it's 6,475. That's my gut feeling, but also I don't know. But also I know I have a list of it somewhere that tells me. Because it has that number, it has my Swagalio number, and it has my Clobopus number. Well, yeah, because I literally just said it like... I know, like a minute ago. Piece of ice. What vaccines? Cats get vaccines? It's just a little I know about cats. I don't know. All I know is mine is a scaredy cat. So, I don't know. I just need to find the list, the page. 500. Wait, what? I thought that said 500 drugs. 500 bugs. I think. Yeah, 500 bugs gives 10,000. It's like, why is it? What is that saying? Like, why do I have that written out? I don't know. 500 bugs gives 10,000. What is that for? I have no idea what I was calculating there. I just have a bunch of pieces of paper, a bunch of these sticky notes lying around with random math equations on it for me figuring out things. So, that's fair. Ba 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 da da ba ba. We're about to be at 6,200. And we might even eclipse the Caterpie number today. Which would be pretty awesome. I don't know. Yeah, it's a shooter with the tooth. He's got a tooth. Why do I want to catch a Choodle and call it Toops now? Like T-O-O-F-S. Toofs. Probably a bad word in England or something. To be fair. You know. It's like poof. I don't know why poof. I don't know why poof is a bad word. Like, bruh. It's Monka S. If it's a bad word, Pokemon should have blocked it. And not let me call my Lick Licky that. Stupid game. Did you know you can't name Coffagrigus Coffagrigus? Yep. Yep. Shiny Hoodoo! Dang it! My son. Please. Also, I don't know if me hitting my head on the mic does anything. Probably makes a dunk sound. Dang it. I don't need you, Nick it. I need you to learn with nicknames. I mean, you're supposed to get nicknames. That's how your Pokemon works. It's how the Pokemons works. We spin in circle. It's a speed dot. I do find it funny. I remember it because it said dot. The United States Department of Transportation is US dot. Like, and every time I see the sign, I'm like, what website are you trying to link me to? US dot what? .com.net, edu .gov. Like, come on, man. US dot what? Then I'm like, oh yeah, Department of Transportation. Got you. It's funny because like every state is the same thing because it's like, you know, Alabama dot. It's funny. So all Department of Transportation, man. Then you got DOE because then it's Department of Highways, which is something completely different for some reason. So we need more than one transportation group. So that's fun. Man. The random things I notice. The random things. You know what else is a random thing I noticed? I also noticed that we're almost like 1.5 times over odds that we haven't found a shiny yet. Which I think is kind of ridiculous. I know, game. What do you think? Low battery. This controller is always at low battery, man. Just it doesn't charge. It also doesn't help that I let it charge for like a second and then I immediately unplug it. That is my stream deck. That is my controller. Do not take out the stream deck, sir. You go back here. You need to come this way, and then you can plug in here. No, controllers aren't sentient beings, so they cannot think anything. Yeah. It's always fun. Hey, an encounter. Oh my gosh, a shiny C-Dot. Wow, crazy. Oh no. Who would have ever thought? That's ridiculous. Oh no. Got him. Got him. Dang it, Choodle. I'm gonna find a shiny Choodle. I'm accidentally running the one that's gonna be green. Like, I know that's gonna happen. It'd be funny as I'm like playing through the game. I'm like, well, I found the shiny on this route, guys. Sorry. Oh wow. The game's eventually gonna be nice to me, right? Right. Now, you think about how many times you've played a Pokemon game and you haven't found a shiny, and I'm trying to do that on every route. You know, I can only remember one time I found, like 2 times I found a random shiny, like twice. And I'm trying to do that on every route. Yeah. Yep. The finale of Hunter x Hunter. Why did that pop into my head? The finale of Resident Evil Village is today. So I need to finish myself. Sad part is everyone got behind on content right at the end of the right at the end of the month. And of course, what comes out the first day of the month? Best bits. And I don't have best bits moments for some of the recent episodes, so I think I cut it off on my episode of Skyward Sword. Was the last thing I put on there? No, the OOTR episode 9 was the last thing that was in the best bits this time around. So everything from that onward will be there. And the reason I keep this little sheet here that tells me every video that was in it is because I can see what the last one was and then start the next one on the video after that. Because I know before the video released, like, you know, let's see, OOTR was what, a Saturday? Yeah. Now, OOTR comes out on, what, Thursday, so there's an episode of Resident Evil, an episode of Ocarina, an episode of Skyward Sword. There's a few episodes, sheesh. I don't know. We'll have to see. Regardless, I can see what the last one was, and I can go out from there. I don't have a lot of time for YouTube as much. You know how you know, understandable that sentence was? Like 0%. And also, it's not that you don't have time, it's that you just do other things with your time. We all have time for things. We just gotta choose to do them. Unfortunately, I spend at least 5 hours of my day in content. Another 8 sleeping. Or trying to sleep. So. We're focused on it when I watch. Yeah, that's fair. Since I've had to start cooking again, I've been watching YouTube. My bedroom is basically in my kitchen. I have the TV on while I'm cooking, watching something. So, yeah, and you wonder why you always come in and I'm tired. It's a mentality. Get over it. Get over it. What you doing? Goose is gonna come and hit you with that goosenator. Why do I like that voice so much? I feel like I used that voice for something else. I just don't know what it was. It just came synonymous with Groose. I don't know, it just kind of works for Groose. It kind of feels like the Groosey Groose, man. Guzma's kind of similar, but it's not the same. Guzma's more raspy. Got confused and overthought that last night. Sorry about that. See, you say sorry again. Haha, get wrecked. Need to go back and edit that meme so it has a third button that says sorry on it. Or just add another section of it underneath that says dialogue and then you said that already. And then have a button that says sorry on it. Yeah, what's up, Mac? How you doing? What are you doing? I mean, that happens, man. I get that. I can't, you know. You earning money, you earning that bread, though. I cannot blame you. Oh my gosh, shiny rookie D on screen. Ah! Crazy. It's ridiculous. Ah! I hate this game sometimes. Sounds like work always goes better. And I am hoping that you're at least enjoying the job for how much time you put into it, Jimmy. 'Cause, yikes. Well. You guys know how I like to hyper schedule everything. My new favorite thing of the week to schedule is when I go eat meals at the cafeteria, because I have a 5-day-a-week meal plan. I have a 5 meals a week meal plan. Sorry. That's the only thing they could give me after they declined me having a meal plan at all. So now I got to figure out when I go to get meals. I haven't left my apartment since Friday, besides for lunch today, which is fun. So essentially have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, I could go eat meals, because I know the weekend food is absolutely garbage. So I'll make my own stuff. Not even a meal a day. No, 5 days a week. Yeah. But this week is especially funny because I have 3 days and I have 5 meals. So, I made today's the day I'm going to the caf, both for lunch and dinner. So I automatically take breakfast out, because if I want breakfast, I have a granola bar. Like, I won't even go waste a meal to eat there. But if I want breakfast, I have a granola bar. And then, so today I'm gonna do both meals there because I have class. Mostly because I need to get it done. But I think tomorrow's also going to be a double meal day, because I have class at 1, and so I can get lunch at like 12:30, go to class, and then I have class until 6, and then I can get dinner after class. So that's how I'm going to do it. So I think Thursday's just going to be a 2 meal day. I just have to figure out what other days. But essentially, I have the 3 days a week every week, because Tuesdays and Fridays, I technically don't even need to leave my apartment because I don't have class on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I can just make my own food. So that works for me. Long classes are long. I'm actually kind of happy for the one tonight, because the instructor's like, yeah, we can talk. We're basically going to be talking about the readings. That's going to be what the class discussion is, and we're going to do that for like an hour or two. For like an hour or an hour and a half. And then we'll watch a movie for the rest of the class, which is kind of cool. Obviously, it's a movie that's on subject, but still. It's like, hey, you don't want to. We have in class at like 7:05 to like 7 o'clock. And we're done at like 9:30. You guys don't want to. You guys don't want to hear me sit here and lecture for 2.5 hours. So we'll do that instead. I will say it is hard for me to sit through those classes, because like I like to get up and move, and I do appreciate the instructors have the knowledge that, oh hey, these guys need to get up every so often and do stuff. Let's not sit in their seats for the entire. Because I don't know how they thought 2.5 hour class sections were good ideas. Like, I don't know how that ever was like, yeah, let's do that. 1 class a week, 2.5 hours. Like, okay. And for me, that sounds like a dream, because Oh yeah, you just go once a week, you get all your work done for the class, and then you can do all the homework and stuff in between. But yeah. Also, it being at night is the worst time for it because you just want to go to sleep. You're very prone to going to sleep. I'd rather have them like 7 a.m. and go to like 9:30 than have my day be done at 9:30 rather than they're 7 p.m. and they go to 9:30 at night when I want to be in bed watching YouTube. So, you know what I mean? Plus, I gotta do my homework for tomorrow. At some point today. Or tomorrow. The thing for one of my classes is like here they gave you three books to read, like enough to fill like 2 hours of reading. Then they give you three lecture videos to watch that are all like an hour and a half long. So you're sitting there for like 6 hours, just focus on one class work. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. So I may or may not actually watch the lectures. I'll see what I feel like. It's also a big enough class that if I chime in twice about something I know, they're gonna think I read everything. Go. College survival strategies for you guys by Miki Dubs. Nobody wants to ever interact with the teacher in the content. If you are the first one to interact with all your stuff, you get your class participation stuff out of the way, and your teacher will never question that you have read the reading or not. Flawless strategy every time. I've walked into classes where I didn't know the reading, and my teacher just thought, oh, I didn't want to talk that day. Still got 100% participation points. It's such a good strategy. For cheesing, I would say you should read your readings. Like, for some reason, if you are if in case you get like really busy or something happens where you can't do your homework, you can't do the readings for the day, you look like the person who knows what they're talking about, and they won't question it. Bodman has returned with a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Are you the one in my building making the grilled cheese? Because it smelled good. That'll work for me. Well, yeah, when you're only one in your class, it doesn't work. That only works for a big enough lecture setting. Most of my classes are like 10, 15 people. But I have a class that's like 40, 45. And so in a class with 40 or 45 people in it, if everybody talks, it's you kind of... You know, if everybody talks for a minute, you already wasted 45 minutes there. So yeah. Did you have a meeting soon? Not soon. I mean, a call from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not gonna answer that one. Don't think I know anyone in Phoenix, so I'm gonna say no. I don't have a meeting soon. It's sometime later. I have a couple hours still. It's later. Well, really, just need to go get... I need to get food before it. That's what it is. I'm back. Yo, what's up, back? I'm dead. Oh, the second one just kind of appeared and I didn't even see it when it first came in. Johnny, look at Look alright. It's a dad joke, man. That's what the channel is, man. Alright, I'm about to be like, I'll take literally anything. Just so I can be done with this hunt. How long has it been since I found Caterpie? 2 weeks now? 3 weeks? Something like that. Yes, I found literally everything on this route shiny, and hence why the number has reset, and Caterpie is still my recent. Well, no, I never find anything in Shiny Hunting streams. This is how this works. You just sit here for hours on end, questioning why you put yourself through this tournament, just to do it again the next day. Welcome to Shiny Hunting 101. My name is Chaos. I am your instructor for this course. I hope you have brought your punishment device of choice. I also choose a frying pan. And I'm going to hit myself in the forehead every time I do an encounter. Thank you. Dong. You can choose a wall. You can choose a bookcase. Whatever you want to use for your tournament. You may not want to do speedrunning, but I want to touch shiny hunting. See, well, yeah. I don't want to do speedrunning because there's not a game I want to speedrun. That's not legit. Hi, Steelix. Get you. It's not like it's not. The payoff is nice. The payoff is nice. To get to the payoff is absolute torment. It's like you got an Umbreon on the other side of the field that has leftovers and just built super defensively and just uses torment over and over again. But yeah, getting the shiny is the best part. It's the part that everyone wants to see. That's why it's the shiny highlight. So get my guy shiny. Nobody wants to watch the part of the stream where little Jimmy burned his house down and you know, he lost everything he owns. You know, we're trying to do a charity fundraiser to give him his to build him a nice house and to help his family. Like, nobody wants to watch that part of the stream. Everybody wants to watch the, oh my gosh, shiny. You know? Like, I nobody questions that at all. Random shiny Torchic. Yeah. Yeah. So that's legit. It's 1 in 8,000. No. 192 is a lot less than 1 in 4,096. And that just makes total sense, man. Shiny, please. Oh my gosh. Come on. Yeah, I'm salty about that. Every time I try to do a full odds hunt, it's freaking this. It's like, hey, you remember when you wanted to do a full odds hunt? Yeah, I'm over odds. It's like, dude. No. 2E's shiny luck is worse than Damien's because 2E will be like, I want a shiny hunt, insert this here, not even try to prep for it and finds it in first try. That's BS. Damien's is like, oh, I want to reset to get a better Torchic, and boom, there is one. Like, that's at least legitimate because it's completely random. The other one is like, I'm going to hunt this specific thing, and there it is. Like, there are two different coins there. Completely random is a lot less annoying than I'm gonna look for it and find it first try. You know? Because, like, oh yeah, finding a random shiny. Cool, everybody deserves at least one of those. Every time you go into the grass and you're like, hey, I want to shiny hunt this thing, and you find it immediately, that's BS. That's straight BS, man. I said 1, not 7, Damien. You can chill anytime now. Pop me one more time before the gym. Make sure you bring your best team and bring a lot of potions and burn heals for that gym, Benji. You don't need them. Blaine is a rough change. I feel like it's medium sometimes. I have amazing luck. Sometimes I don't have any. See, that's fair luck. Because it's like, okay, you think for every hunt you go over odds, you should have a hunt under odds, right? So, like, let's say you have a hunt that goes 40-97, which is 1 over odds, right? You should have a hunt that also goes 40-95. So, it balances out. Which works for me, but, like, you know, my full odds hunts are ridiculous in that they, like, I swear, everyone's like, the Reggies are full odds. The Reggies are full odds. I 100% doubt that, because how did I find 2 under full odds? How? They can't be full odds. They have to be 1 in 13 something. Or 1365, I think, is the Wild Encounter Shiny Charm odds. Like, they have to be that. They can't be full odds. Because me going like 6 times over odds for Regice makes more sense than me going like an eighth of an odds for a full odds Pokemon. I'm doing full odds now, and I'm over odds, which makes sense. Okay? That makes sense. That's my luck. My luck is absolute dog water. Like, it tastes so bad even a dog won't drink it. That's how bad it is. Got 2 phases this past Saturday. See, that's really good. And in my opinion, phasing, you know, I always say phasing resets the number. Sure, you're going longer for what you actually want, but phasing is still finding a shiny, you know, in the time. The other thing is, like, I'm not specifically hunting anything, so whatever I find on this route is my first phase and is what I catch. You know? That's it. That's one and done. Other hunts like that, where you can phase, you might not find what you want exactly, but you do still find a shiny. That's why Let's Go is kind of broken. Because you can get so many like random pop-ups that are, you know, phases, but they don't take long at all. I count both. But the problem is with people who count both is that they'll always discuss how long it took them to find the shiny first. So, like, let's say you're hunting I don't know, Jirachi, and it takes in Dynamax Adventures, which doesn't exist, and you take, I don't know, 500 dens to find Jirachi, but throughout the course of that you have found 10 shinies. You're gonna clarify it as, I found 500. I took me 500 dens to find Jirachi shiny. However, you're not calculating for, you know, that you found 10 shinies in that time frame. Which, if you divide that out, you're basically finding 5. Divided by 100. You know, you're basically finding, if I did the math correctly, trying to figure out how that would work. 10 shinies in 500, you would find 2. That would give you 8. So you were finding basically three shinies for every 100 encounters you do. So essentially, you're finding a shiny every third of an odd you get to. So you're still way under odds for a shiny encounter. So yeah. But if you clarify it as, I found, like, it took me 500 dens to find Jirachi, people are like, wow, that took you really long. It didn't really, because you found something else while you were going. You know? Sure, the Jirachi specifically might have taken a long time, but at least you found things along the way. Unlike this hunt, where I'm like, I haven't found literally anything, and I'm over odds, like 1.5 times. And also, so you are aware, at 6,400... 79.04% of people will have found the shiny by now. So we are a little over we're about a 21% chance. 21% of the time you will not find a shiny by where I'm at, which is crazy when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, because, like, it's a very low percentage. That's 1/5 of the time. Which, you know, that doesn't seem like that much, but still, there's a lot there. Boom. Chaos maths. Quick maths. 2 plus 2 equals 4 minus 1 equals 3 quick maths. Will do. I don't know what will do is. Oh, shine the stuff. I don't have any luck to shinies. I just hunt them and I get lucky and I find them randomly. Well, if you played enough Pokemon, you know, you should find a random shiny every once in a blue moon. Right? Makes sense. Like, I don't even know the terminology of shiny. I just got them random. It's completely not my fault. I was just like, take those odds. Depending on the game you are in, if you're anything before Generation 6, it's 1 in 8,192. If you're after Generation 6, it's 1 in 4,096. Stupid Bolton. I don't want to get a Bolton. It's kind of why I'm specifically trying to avoid Yipers on this route. Work on a low index Rio. Still. It's not bad. Well, yeah, because you don't expect it. There's another thing if you're not expecting a shiny at all. Like, if you're not actively hunting a shiny, it's not as torturous. Because you're not specifically doing shiny hunting. You're doing something else and then just happen to come across one. When your whole focus of the game is like, I literally am not moving from this route until I get one. Ugh. Wow. See, that's my point. We won 506 in total. But you phased twice. So it's not 506. It's like, you know, if it splits evenly, it's like 185 or 195 or something like that. Which, yeah, it's still over odds. Specific for each hunt. But still. That's a lot better than going 506 and only finding one shiny. Which is my problem with hunting it. What's my problem with not counting phases. And also why I don't like when people don't count phases as shinies in Reset. It's just more accurate. So in my opinion, it just looks like you're trying to make it seem like it took a long time to find a shiny. Which, I mean, yeah, sure. I guess it kind of is like a sympathy, like, oh, I'm sorry that took that long. Kind of thing. Trying to figure out what that word is, but I can't figure it out exactly what it is. Enjoy the rest of your day, Benji. You will. Charity case, that's what it is. It feels like a charity case stuff. You just want people to feel bad for you because you took a long time to find a shiny. The other thing about it is like shiny hunting is 100% just RNG. Like, despite the fact that you're over odds, and despite the fact that I'm over odds right now, still 1 in 4096 every single roll. To get a shiny. So it's not like the odds increase as you get to odds either. Which is why I think it's fair sometimes that, you know, you go over odds, sometimes you go under odds. But it is ridiculous when it's constantly over. You know what I'm saying? My luck is incredibly bad. You would get your Weedle, there is no Weedle. I didn't get the Matrix reference, and I've watched the movie. Boom. Oh, man. I need to make Saturday stream title, there is no pain without a lot of pain. There is no game without a lot of pain. Because there is no spoon. I don't really remember that. Part of it. It's also been like 4 or 5 years since I've seen it. So. Also, we are officially longer than Caterpie. Which is awesome. So I'm just gonna see the highlight of this and be like, holy cow, he just has the worst luck. And to that, I would say that's accurate. You find somebody with worse luck than me, and you tell them that they don't, because they don't. I hope it's not. Hope it's 44-15. That's accurate. That's accurate. Yeah. All I know is I better get reimbursed for this. I doubt I'm going to. And you know what? That's going to be the worst salt in the wound right now is we're going to find a shiny Rookie D. Like, you know we're going to find a shiny Rookie D. And I'm not going to want it. But you know what's going to happen. Which is the very annoying part about this. Because it's literally the only thing I do not want. No, it wasn't complete the line because I already have a Corviknight. It does literally nothing. It's like Butterfree. Like, I already have one. There's no point in getting a second. It does not help me whatsoever. Even in the slightest case. Just besides getting me a second one. And you're going to get a Blue Bug. I don't have any of that line, so I will gladly take that. Like, literally anything besides the stupid Corviknight would be nice. Don't get me wrong. Corviknight's my second favorite Pokemon. But I do not want it here. So, already have shiny hunted it. The whole point of doing this is to get things I do not hunt. I have not hunted for, and I will not probably hunt for. Find random things that I wouldn't have got. And if I start out this run with two mons I already have, I'm gonna not be in a good mood. It seems he really wants to lose points because she dropped 20k. No. I mean, people do that. So, it's Matrix 2 with the Orphan Kid. Yeah, I haven't seen Matrix 2. In Matrix. Isn't there like 3 of that? Isn't that like a trilogy or something? I don't know. Like, I don't care to get anything else. I specifically want the Hoothoot because I really like Hoothoot and I want to use one in a playthrough because I don't think I ever have. But also, I haven't used really anything else here on this round either. Because they're all, like, new Pokemon. So, just... when I'm at the point where I really just want something. I want to be done with this hunt. And I really don't want the Rookie D. But I don't want to be done... I think I want to be done with this hunt. I worked with you. No problem, man. Enjoy your day, friend. That is a lot better. Ambiguous. No idea what's going on. Yeah, we all hope I get the shiny. It's not going to give me the shiny, though. Now is it? Cakes this one salt. Because no matter what I do, no matter who I pay off, I'm not finding a shiny. Like, bruh. Yep. Do. Well, I guess we got 2 suggestions, so I guess jumping back to our fun conversation that we keep having for games on Monday, I guess I'll post those 2 and see what we decide to do. That'll be what we go for. I also think I'm going to try to hit 6,500 today. I think that'll be where we cut it off, so be nice. Why do I have a notification? That's if you'd like to do it. I know it's busy. I know it's busy. I'm just not gonna do it because I don't want to at the moment. Sounds good. QOTD while Spadat. It is just a regular Spadat. Yep. And then we'll continue this insanity on Saturday. And if we get the shiny, we get the shiny here. And I'll see what I can do to get to Route 3 by Saturday at that point. But there's probably going to be... If we find it on like Saturday, I'm probably not going to be able to have the hunt back up for Sunday. Wednesday to Saturday might be a little bit better of a window. But it also might be a problem. So when I get a chance to get there, I will. And I'll just let you guys know what happens. I did just say shiny hunting on those days, so I guess until then I just gotta figure out when Regice would need, where Regice is at, and we can go back for that. So why not continue Fallots hunting? And I did mention that I am working with Pablo to get the Clobopus multi back and running. Just gotta figure out when that would happen. So we might have a break from shiny hunting, and or have a schedule flip somewhere in the coming weeks. So this thing, like, multis can't interrupt the schedule. I just gotta figure out how they work in there. So yeah. I mean, obviously, like Sunday we did Ocarina of Time randomizer. And that's not what I typically do on Sundays. You'd feel kind of bad for the YouTube peeps for not doing a YouTube stream, but also they had a video, so... Yeah. Sorry, I'm still here checking Discord. That's fine. I mean, join the club, man. Join the club. Ugh. Man. Another thing I've noticed from like the last 5 days is I've really just enjoyed the last 5 days because I've done really nothing besides content, and it's been a massive blast. So I'm just kind of I've kind of ignored adulting responsibilities for a little bit, and it's been awesome. But I know I gotta get some kind of source of income coming into my bank account, because they're gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing, man? You have like negative $20,000. You need to do something with it." Although I am okay at the moment for some reason. My problem is I know that like if I go to pay for school next semester, I'm gonna have no money immediately. So that's kind of why I'm like, I need to work. I could just sit on my hands and be like, yeah. Once I pay for next semester, I'm gonna be flat broke. Actually, I'd probably be about a couple thousand in debt. I don't want to do that. Really don't want to do that. It's like it costs a lot to go to school. You gotta pay professors, and you gotta pay faculty and staff, and obviously the bigger the school, the more money it needs to generate. So it is a big financial issue there. Well, so I really think that universities just kind of sit on the money they have. They probably have like a couple $100,000 in the bank just sitting there. Not even like, oh yeah, we could afford to, you know, increase our tuition another 5% for absolutely no reason. I don't know. College kind of seems overpriced to me. Is it cheaper to have your own place here? I don't know. I'd have to... It depends on how much the rent is for a unit. Like, it kind of is cheaper to live on campus at the moment. but also an apartment allows me to have like my own space, and I can't live in a dorm. Like I just can't do it. I need to have a place where I can go be by myself and not have anybody else bother me. That's what I need. I don't need. If I had to share like my whole like what would be a private section of the room, you know, like a dorm room, I couldn't do that. I need space to myself. That's just the kind of person I am. I like having my space. We're also with the rents. Here for apartments, it's crazy. To kind of afford it and pay it. Some places are upwards of like $2,000 a month, and that's kind of ridiculous. When you have to be when you're in school, and you don't have a full-time job that, you know, pays you $2,000 a month. So you find a part-time job that gives you $2,000 a month and sign me up for it, man. You're lucky to find a part-time job that gives you $1,000 a month. And you'd have to be making like 20 bucks an hour or something. Yeah, even a full-time doesn't even pay you $2,000 a month half the time. Like, you're lucky to make over $1,000. So, yeah, the housing market is just ridiculous everywhere. And they wonder why there's so many homeless people and so many people living in poverty, because like it's ridiculous to pay for it. And with government stipends, there's really no reason to get a job. It's not. And it's kind of ludicrous. And companies wonder why nobody wants to work at McDonald's and nobody wants to work at, you know, retail stores and fast food and those kind of places, those entry-level jobs, because they don't pay you enough. Like, sure, you can make $13. You might be able to make $13 an hour at Walmart, but like, you can sit on your hands and make essentially 15 bucks an hour sitting on your hands. Why would you not sit on your hands? You can do what you want at that point in time. You get paid more to stay. Exactly. And I think it's a really good incentive, because businesses who actually care about their employees and actually want to survive will hire people at a higher rate. You know? Like, I know my parents' generation, they were always like, you know, if you can get, you should expect to get paid the minimum wage when you start and move up from there. They're not going to move you up. Like, you have to go in asking for the high amounts at that point. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to jump into a job and be like, oh yeah, you know, minimum wage is 12 bucks an hour. You okay with that? Like, no, pay me 15. Pay me 17.50. Or I'm not coming. Or I'm not signing. Pay isn't too bad here. It's just understaffed, the issue. Because they don't pay people enough. And nobody wants to work it when they can sit on their hands for more money. Let's be honest. If you could sit on your hands and just collect unemployment checks. Like, you can make $1,000 in unemployment checks, or $1,000 working 40 hours a week. I would take the $1,000 sitting on my hands, because then I can just sit here and do content. You know? You can even get a side hustle. But also, as soon as you get a job, they're going to take that money away. So, you got, you know. Some kind of something, man, it's got to happen. I don't know. My idea of it is like, you know, the minimum wage was kind of there, established. I don't remember when it was, like, I want to say the 50s, but way back in corporate America age. It was established for, you know, at the time, men typically were the ones who went to work. Women in the house didn't work, they stayed at home. You know, care for the kids. At that point in time, that was like the 50s, right? 50s, 30, somewhere between 20s and 50s, right? A minimum wage job was supposed to pay for a family of like what, 4? Like you pay for your spouse and your children, and be like a 9-to-5 job, which you know, that's good. That's what you want. But a minimum wage now is not even enough to pay for a single person to make a profit. You know, you're not getting any net if you working now, which is kind of ridiculous because inflation just has done that. And honestly, I think a lot of it's the housing market, really. It is just so expensive to own a house. Because the mortgage rates are ridiculous. Property tax is ridiculous. And you compare that to income, you can't even pay the interest off, man. You're going to mortgage a house for like 90 years and you're going to be dead by the time you even come close to even half of it paid off. And that, I mean, that's a really big problem. You're essentially forcing people to live in like the only way to pay for a house is to have like 5 people living in it who all make the same amount of money. You know, it's like the only way to do it. Which is why when people are like, "Oh, let's do a streamer house," I'm like, "Yeah, that kind of actually sounds like a good idea." Because I know if you value content as much as I do, you're gonna leave me alone while I'm doing it. And, you know, you're going to be busting your hide to make money. Make ends meet. So, yeah. I have one of my friends is always like, yeah, we could just, he wants to graduate and, yeah, we could just live together and, have a house and share income and stuff and, we can make it that way. And I'm like, that's not going to work because you need more people, more than 2 people. Unless your monthly payment's like $500 a month, then you're probably not going to do it. It's ridiculous how much things cost, and yeah. Like I was doing good with my job, the one that I had. What? The one that I quit in 2020. Like I was doing good to keep that and pay everything, mostly because like they provided living arrangements and they just took that out of your paycheck, which I still made enough to get by with everything else. Like no other job is gonna to pay that, so it's hard to find that balance of things. I don't know. Society moves too quickly and wants everybody to work themselves to death instead of enjoying life. Because, life is not about working yourself to death. It's about enjoying it and doing something with your life. Not absolutely hating every second of your day. Yep. That is the most disrespectful thing an employer can do. Like, is fire you for something you can't control, like being sick, or I mean, I guess you could control getting pregnant and stuff to an extent, but it's kind of RNG. But like, I know people who have been fired because they were going on maternity leave because they were about to have a child. Like that's just disrespectful. How are you going to do that to somebody who's trying to provide for that child? It's just ridiculous. It honestly comes down to people just not caring. People are just so many people and companies are just money hungry. They want to make as much as they can, and they don't care who they step on to get there. And honestly, it's a massive problem with our leadership and our government and stuff. They want to make all the money and they don't care how anyone else feels about it. If you don't make that money, you're gone. Exactly. I want a week's vacation to and spend some time with my family because I'm working for you the rest of my. I'm working for you 40 hours a week and I don't get to spend much time with them. Oh yeah, you want that? Sure. You can also have the rest of your life because you're fired. You know, like dude, come on. You can't even spare me a week off to. It's ridiculous. Well, the thing is, it's the people like me who think these things through that aren't running businesses. It's the people that are like, I want to make as much money as I can. And sure, you might go into business with good intentions. But more often than not, I would venture to say upwards of 60, maybe even 75% of business owners get to that greedy phase. Where all they want is to make the most money, become a billionaire, and to waste it on dumb things like going to space. Like, I know Jeff Bezos is such a good scapegoat. He's not the only one. But yeah, happy workers tend to be more productive too. If you pay them a good wage, you give them benefits like a vacation or paid time off or whatever, they're gonna work better for you. They're not gonna hate their job and just do the bare minimum, hoping they don't get fired because they can. I mean, I'm always gonna work my tail end off. That's the kind of person I am. But if you don't respect me, I'm not gonna be happy about working there, and I'm not gonna try to fake that I like working there. You know. That's why I really like my warehouse job. They respected my time. Anytime I needed time off, they respected it. It really was a nice company to work for. The thing that I didn't like, that was kind of a slap in the face, was we went to our yearly analysis of our performance at the job, and they're like, "Man, you've done everything perfectly. Like, you really have no complaints. We're gonna give you a 75-cent increase." I'm like, 75 cents an hour. Let's say you make $10 an hour. $10 an hour, 20 hours a week, right? $10 an hour, 20 hours a week. That's $200 a week, right? You get a 1075 at 20 hours, you're making $215. You see my problem with that. You're making an extra $15 for working your tail end off. That just doesn't make sense to me. And sure, it scales, like, 15 cents on like a $17 an hour thing is gonna skyrocket. Like, for perspective, 17 hours a week at 20 hours, $17 an hour at 12 hours a week is $340 a week. You're doing 17, if you make extra 75 cents, 17.75, 20 hours a week, $355. You're making an additional $35 a week. Which, that's pretty good. Still kind of low, in my opinion, but yeah. And I remember after leaving that, I was like, oh, cool. All the paycheck barely changed. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to try anymore because it doesn't matter. You gotta reward the people who work hard. And you're like, yeah, 75 cents or $1 extra an hour might seem like a lot at base value, but it's really not. It's really not. You saw that. By adding a day, I make an extra $105 a week, exactly. Part of the job I had over the summer, if I took a day off, I lost $100. That's what it came down to, because I was getting paid the overtime hours that gave me the extra 100 essentially, because that's time and a half. But essentially, I lost $100 if I took a day off. Which makes you never want to take a day off. But I also hated the job, so I hated the guy I worked with. I like the company, I like the owner, but I hated the guy who was over me. So he told me, he's like, I'm gonna make you a mechanic, and I'm like, I don't want to be a mechanic. Like, I want to do something else. I'm like, yo, what's up, Tibby? It's rough working 5 straight opening shifts. I mean, that's not bad, I would say.
No.
5 straight scheduled days in a row, like 9 to 5s, that wouldn't be that bad. Who's in pain? Welcome to the club. I'm looking for a vice president if you'd like to join. If you'd like to submit your application to the pain club. Well, I got myself goal, but legs are in agony. Yo, what's up, Kong? If you're not already checking out both Tui and Kong, go check them both out. Lovely people. How we doing? Unfortunately, you guys are both coming in right at the end. We got like 7 more encounters and I'm done. So it's 5 o'clock and I wanted to get off and get dinner and stuff before I go to a meeting in class. So that's always great. Gotta love full odds, man. 5-12, not 9-5. Yeah, same kind of thing, right? Sounds like fun. Hey, it's alright. This is probably my favorite class after a week, so not bad. Scope work went well, man. Man. You need some punctuation in that sentence to be, by the way. How have you done any conditioning for the legs, bruh? Or are you just no? Waking up at 4 a.m. is rough for a job you hate. Yep. But if it makes money, it makes money. And if you refuse to try to get a job anywhere else, then hey, kind of doing it to yourself then. Thank you for not being shiny. You know? Oop. Well, unfortunately, we're going over. We went over Caterpie number, and it doesn't look good for us going forward. So, Java works the schedule. Well, yeah, Saturdays. Not having Saturdays available is kind of a killer for any kind of entry-level job at this day and age. Last encounter of the stream. It is a rookie D, and it is not shiny. Oh, that is good. That is really good. But that is going to be it for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for a little bit of an hour cut off. I think I'm going to keep it, though, on Wednesdays so I can get to do some stuff, get some dinner and stuff before I have to go to class. So, yeah. Let's go find a raid target here. Got one right here, ready to go. And it's been it's been a bit since I've raided Alf. So, but let's go check out Gar. Alf Gar, a good buddy of mine, anime lover, and Pokemon shiny hunter as well. Doing some shiny hunting. Enjoy his stream. Thank you for hanging out here. And as always, I'm gonna hang out for a bit and see you later. So if you want to check out more content from me, you can always check out my socials, which includes my YouTube channel, Invisible Corporations, Twitter, Discord, Twitch, and TikTok. So check all that out. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed being here. I really appreciate it. A lot of love today. Appreciate the raid from Damien, the resub from Benji and Hiplup. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the contributing to my financial situation and also contributing to supporting the stream. Really appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you all again soon. Tomorrow is Thursday, so remember it's my day off, but I will see you again on Friday for some more Fire Emblem. So, exclamation point schedule if you need to see the schedule, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. So, until then, my name is Chaos, and I am signing off. Not yet, because I have to hit the raid thing. So I forgot. Twitch is being stupid with this thing, so like after you hit send a raid, it'll automatically send it, so that's fun. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and start a raid to Alf. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the stream today. Make sure you guys go check out Alf, and I will catch you in the next one. So until then, my name is Chaos, and I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burned it up.